There you go. What's going on, everybody? We're live here and Wednesday Beer Therapy Day. There's too many people in here to shout out. Look at their name tags, and that's who they are. What's up?
What up?
What's going on?
Hey, buddy.
What's up,
We're currently live right now.
How's it going?
Hey, everybody.
So now we stop cussing, right? Like now, or
Yeah, like
should
right
we? Are we good?
You just said we had to class it up again.
It's 39:30 by my clock.
Already?
That's what it looks like.
This is what it look like.
All right, so I'm just gonna say this real quick, and then we got so many voices on here. I just want to sit back and enjoy. All right, there are 6 guys on this screen that mean the world to me. Sorry, 5 guys on this screen that mean the world. This fucking guy down below me to my left. There are 5 guys on this screen that mean the world to me in Kennedy, but the whole reason they are here is due to the longevity, and they have been with us since day one. And the whole reason Eric Kennedy has the nickname of Ripken is back when Johnny and I were doing 6 and 7 hour lives, Eric Kennedy was there. And Bearded Zebra, who shocked me because when I went through the tapes, I was like, holy cow, Scott has been here forever. Y'all know Brett Berlin. Y'all know Straight Bearded. Y'all know James motherfucking Pershing, who is the inventor of the ice cream question. And y'all know Redbeard Ryan, all right?
What's up, guys?
So there's no any format tonight. This is just 5 cool ass dudes and Eric Kennedy tonight hanging out, having fun. Fuck your vintage shirt and just doing whatever the hell we're going to talk about. All right. By the way, if you want to see why a beard is a good thing, go follow Eric Kennedy and look at him before he grew that beard. That was the best move Eric ever did in your life, Peter, okay? And that's it. I am out unless I've got to be. I love you all. Thank you for being here.
Oh, wow. I really
Not a
thought this
problem.
would be Joe's attempt at a world record to see how many people he could keep quiet while he did all the talking.
No, he's not going to be
He threw a
quiet.
curveball.
I've got my timer going, guys, right now. See how long it takes.
Oh, shit.
All right.
We don't really fucking talk about it.
That's all I have to say here.
Now we're all going to be quiet.
Before I met Barbara
Oh yeah, y'all don't get an autopilot tonight.
Okay, I'm going to start this one off. I've got to just
Okay.
leak a little bit of what happened in the green room. We were all there, all of us except Eric. We had about 1 minute to go. Joe's cussing him. If this motherfucker stands me up, I'm going to kill him. And then
feel
boom,
it's my
pops
first
on the
live.
screen, pops on the screen with that vintage shirt on. Brother, you're awesome, man. You made the whole
It
night.
was
That was
perfect.
epic.
That was classic.
Oh, God. James, you're up.
Okay.
Don't
What do
make
you guys
me
want to
talk.
talk about?
A fun fact. Before I met Barbara Joe, I did not know it was possible for people to have opinions on everything. Like, I thought it had to matter a little bit to you, but apparently you can just have an opinion on like anything you fucking do. Who knew?
Oh, God.
Oh my. I'm Rob. I ain't got nothing that can follow that up. I'm Rob, not OG Rob, unless you're a real rookie. But if you're old school and you call me OG Rob, I'm looking at you funny.
Yeah, right. As if there was another Rob. Right? Is there another Rob?
Well, there's a couple Robs, but you know,
Yeah.
I mean, like
There's
as far as like
none
content
other.
creators.
yeah,
Oh, is there?
there's 1 or 2 I think that we know.
Gary Bowman, look at Eric's shirt. He managed to click one of those boxes, okay?
There it is.
There may be a whole bunch of Robs, but you're second to none.
Oh, come on now. You reckon we can fit that on a gravestone?
Yeah.
Or maybe a bunch of
That'll get-
Robs.
Just
Could fit a lot on the
I've got to say something. Johnny Grooms and I had an idea. Johnny Grooms, remember what we said we were going to do for these 6 gentlemen up here? Involving a circular wooden object? Okay. I'll take over here. You all are getting coins. You all are getting
Oh.
Actor specialties for being on here.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Are you
yes.
serious?
Now I
How did
remember.
they didn't know?
Oh,
forgot.
that is awesome.
If you don't
Carter,
send
thanks
me a
for birdie.
reminder, I'm not going to remember.
Brett
Hey,
Berlin,
Ryan,
you're
you were
getting the
talking about my
bridge,
other
brother.
leg.
I know you want the bridge. You're getting the bridge.
I'm gonna put it in my safety deposit.
So
Thank you,
DM
guys.
Johnny your addresses so he can send you out those coins. I'm sure. Well, Rob has the damn dies for all of them, or whatever the
I'm
hell you
good.
call it.
I'm good.
All right, so
I know what they look like.
to
Rob
speak
can
on
bootleg that shit.
the coins a little bit.
Rob can make his own coin.
I know that the other what was it 2 weeks ago? I awarded like coins to everybody within the thing. I have all your addresses like
Yeah.
down. I have them, and I just got the envelopes today, so I'm gonna be throwing.
Attaboy.
And I went to, and I went and I got my roll of stamps. See, here's my book, my roll of stamps, and I'm gonna be sending them out this week. So yeah,
So we were waiting
yeah, I
on
know
soap or something.
Eric's in there. I think James, are you part of that too?
You
I
know,
think you
I
are.
was-
Now.
Well, you are now, but
yeah.
so if you didn't send me, if you didn't send me your address, and you're on the screen here, say I know I have Brett's, I got Eric's, I think I have Ryan's. I think
No, I don't.
no,
think
I don't.
So. I'll give you mine.
I have Eric's. I think Rob, you don't need. I'm not going to send.
Yeah,
you.
I don't got
You
it.
can make one.
Just everybody say
I was going to say, 'cause
Johnny
when
before
you
he
said
has
you were
some
giving them
connection.
away that night, I got so excited I DM'd you right away.
Well, you were going to get a set anyway. You were first mod. You were going to get a set of 4 anyway, like without question. So
Oh,
like,
yeah.
yeah.
Say, I
And,
never claimed my coin. And you don't have my address either, I don't believe.
no, I don't have your address. I have. All right, James, I have your address, so I know where you live.
That's the scariest thing I've ever fucking heard right there. Well, that man,
And yeah, so I'll be sending them out today. I just got the envelopes, got the stamps, and it's just a matter of putting pen to paper, literally, and slapping it all together and going to the mailbox. So,
Nice.
so yeah,
So another month or so.
hey, that's why I don't have
Well,
a
Ryan, if
successful
you're a bar
business. All right, I'm a slacker. Sorry. You say the content of my channel alone, like this, it's every day is like a different thought, and that's that's how it is.
Feels like the Brady Bunch.
Yeah, it
The
does.
way that
Whoever's
it's set
nicest.
I'm so curious.
Mr. Zebra shirt. They're looking styling up there.
Oh, the same.
Oh yeah, with the Salem Dixon, yeah.
Yeah, I like
They
that.
have like
I wish I
20%
could grab
off
that
today.
one.
They have a 20% off code.
Oh, yeah.
It snowed.
I picked up the blue bamboo that they had. They just released the other day. Of course, they had it in medium, so I had to pick it up. It was like 20% off, and the blue. I was like, hell yeah, I have to get it.
That's so
Dixon, man, is the perfect solution for if like you have no style. Like I don't have no style.
Same here, Rob.
Shorts and stuff. But if you don't have no style, Dixon's is a sure bet. Just get the coolest color you can think of and put it on top of
Honestly,
some
I've
jeans
got
or
all the
something.
style.
I don't
That's
have
it.
any style. Not a
Get the
bit.
vintage style.
Vintage style.
Eric, did you have that shirt made for this show?
I bought it just for this show, Joe, just for you.
Just for you. Now pucker up,
It looks like it's been worn for a while. It looks
Oh,
almost actually vintage.
Eric going that extra mile, baby. I love it.
that pre-vintage patina.
You're talking about the style and the Dixons and everything. I actually thought about buying a like a woolen tie to actually go with it to see how it would actually work out.
Oh yeah, that would look good.
Couple things in the chat. Big Ron, consensually Koresh, is not feeling well. Sorry to hear that, Ron. Bluegrass Bearded Ken was in here. I was just on with Ken. He just out of the blue invited me to talk United Birds of America, Wisconsin, because his wife was on it. And lovely Mel. That was nice. Ken the Bearded
Good
Beanie
episode.
says that stream was a lot of fun. That was a fun talk. Rocket 49, everyone's doing great, I think. We're all kind of hanging out here, and I imagine when enough liquor gets flowing, or in about another half hour or so, we're going to find our stream, and we'll turn around, and it'll be 1 o'clock, and we'll have to leave.
Mm-hmm.
I have one question for Rob, Straight Bearded. I'm a reviewer. I'm not a reviewer. I'm a reviewer acker.
Okay. All right. Let me go ahead and give you all a little taste of this, just as abridged as I possibly can. So, started reviewing 2.5 years ago, and got to the point where it was kind of at the end. I just wasn't feeling it much anymore, and it felt like a job, and it was just a push all the time. And I cut it out for a little bit, took a break, and then missed it. Got back into it about 3 months later. Messed with it for a few months, and then quit it. And then Gary got on a live stream with a bunch of my buddies, guys that I really respect, and said, "Hey, we vote Rob Acker to come back to do reviews." And at the time, it sounded like a great idea until I actually had to, because the product's still coming in, until I actually had to turn the camera on and sit down and talk. I want to. It is just not where I'm supposed to be. But yeah, no, I'm here. I'll always be a presence unless something major happens. But I'll always be here in one way, shape, or form.
So, are you no longer reviewing, or do you have some responsibilities you need to meet? Or
I'm not. There might be a time where there's probably going to be a few times where I unbox or do unboxings or something. And there may be, like, if something is super over the top, which I've got a couple that I can probably pump out right now. If something's super over the top, or like, please God, stay away from it with your money, I might chime in with a review, but not from a reviewer, just a dude. I mean, there's no affiliates, there's no nothing. 1K is close, but the watch time's not right. So, I mean, that whole thing of trying to follow that wave that's just not, it's not going to happen, and it's not my thing, and I'm okay with it. It's a lot of work. These guys are doing a lot of work to push out content. Just in the what you don't see when they film, like the flubs and the restarts of the video, just that is enough to drive you batshit crazy. Can I say that yet?
Yeah, oh hell yes.
Batshit crazy.
We're not on time. Kent, I was talking with Kent. I forget if he was on here or I was on there, and I broke it down with him live on screen. And he said 25 hours a week to his channel, and we broke it down when I broke it down with him to where 20% of that was him on camera. The rest of it was him off camera, shit you never see, as an audience, I think sometimes the perception is click, brrr, click, done, and that is the furthest thing from the truth for those people that don't know.
I wish it was like that. Usually that's why my videos are so like cut like the way they are, because as I'm filming, shit is happening. And like either I'm screaming at upstairs, like to stop pounding on the floor, to stop running around, and what are you doing, throwing, the remote or the tablets or whatever, because the kids like, my kids are like, as soon as they see each other, it's like cat and dog. They just jump each other. Like, that's the way it is. A few of, I mean, Rob, you've been there when I, on the live call, like the kids, they're psychotic. I don't know what it is. Like they get along. They get along, right? But they get along after about 20 minutes of them like fighting each other. So as I'm trying to film, it's like, boom. It's screaming and crying, and I'm like, oh, gotta stop. And then I go, so that's why my videos look like that, because life gets in the way. And it's such like filming from like the start of a video to the end of the video usually is like an hour and 45, which I have to cut down to like 10 minutes. So like there's a lot to go through. The editing process in the Running Man video today alone, that has been on the editing table for the past 3 days, because I had a lot of footage to cut and make flow right, because I kept getting distracted. I kept having to stop filming. It's like 7 different little mini videos, and each little mini video is like, anywhere from like 20 to 45 minutes long. So it's just sifting through all of that footage and to just get the core meat of exactly what I want to say about the product onto YouTube, But yeah,
I would
just
really
personal struggles.
Like, it's good.
Some reviewers, they film. If they mess up, they start over from scratch again, and they redo it. They keep redoing it until it comes out clean the first whole way through. And I can't do that. It's too tough for me. The people that can do that, they have great memories, because I'll be talking and I'll forget like halfway through, like, fuck, how much did that cost again? And like, being ruined,
All right, I have a legit question I have to ask Eric, and I'm not busting balls here, Eric, because I'm so tickled that you actually are on screen. I'm very happy that you're here tonight. When we did those here, okay, so when COVID started, Johnny was a bus driver or working he was in the office, but he occasionally drove buses, and he was like, woo! And I was a teacher, and I didn't have to go into the building, and I was like, woo! And so we were just having fun. Eric, what made you ride 4, 5, 6 hours with us a year ago? Because that has always blown me away that you would stick with us all that time when we were just doing nothing.
Hell if I know. glutton for punishment, I guess. No, it's just
Eric, I know you have
entertainment.
at least one child, right?
Yes,
Sorry,
one.
Eric, I stepped on you. What was that?
I have one 6-year-old girl.
Nice.
Okay, so you have one 6-year-old girl. Now, you say you're a glutton for punishment. Your 6-year-old girl would have long been in bed by that point. What are you doing up at 2 a.m. listening to me and Johnny, or 1 a.m. or midnight, just babbling on? Is your life so empty, or did you feel there was a kindred spirit with the three of us on the screen?
A little of both.
I can chime into that one too, because I wasn't on as many as Eric, but I was on many nights till 1, 2 in the morning, my time, which was 3, 4 your guys' time. And basically, I'm just kind of a piece of shit. Had nowhere else to be.
I remember
No, I'm kidding. I just love the vibe and the talk about whatever
You
the
just
hell
had
you
nowhere
want to
to
talk about. I had nowhere to be except bed, listening with the earphones in, and just the good talk and conversation. I loved it. Absolutely, just like we get every week.
I remember once or twice going to bed and then waking up to go piss and you guys were still on.
Oh yeah, me too. Walking to the John with your phone in your hand. These motherfuckers are still going.
Those are the best live streams, just like that. Late.
Yeah.
Don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But all of a
Yeah,
sudden
yeah.
it's 2 a.m. Those are the best. And
Those
you don't have
are-
to delete them or edit them.
I remember.
Definitely.
You all can name names, and I'll name names, and Johnny can name. I remember Johnny was on with a guest, and the guest had a little bit to drink, and I had signed off a little early. And I watched Johnny with the guest, and it was compelling, but I felt like I needed to jump in there and help Johnny corral this guest a little bit. So you all just bust my balls. If you know me, you all bust my balls, because if I'm going to Instagram with you privately, I'm never going to have a shirt on. All right? Well, you all know that by now.
Yeah.
I literally was watching the live as it was going on, and I'm like, shit, I left Johnny on a lurch, and I got back in the live without a damn shirt on because I'm like, he's going on.
I remember that. I
Down,
remember
without
that.
your shirt on.
And it was
still-
so
Horizontal,
great
right?
stuff.
To this day, that was one of the best nights ever.
Oh,
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was such a great night. Oh my
The
god!
one image that
Fantastic
Oh, yeah.
episode.
the one
Was that
image
with
that
the
I will never
third
get out of
owner
my
from Ohio.
Not saying names.
Okay,
Get Chad. Sorry, Scott.
sorry.
I'll say the one image that I will never get out of my head was that one time where the camera fell down on Joe and Chester Cheetah happened to be in an unsolicited area.
Oh yeah.
I've seen enough of
Yeah,
Joe. I
Joe
feel
does it
like
on
we're
purpose.
married already.
I think Joe does it on purpose when he tries to stand up and he leaves the screen. He always is exposing some part of his crack every time
Little
gets
strip
up
tease for the
to
crowd.
leave the screen.
Sicko.
Hold on, I'll be right back. And then next thing you know, it's like, oh,
Joe's whole. Why does Joe have a
Yep.
purse down his pants? What's happening today? It's his way of showing us that he loves us dearly.
Yeah.
Look at my pretty purse. Isn't it beautiful?
Collection of 1940s
Who loves
hospital
the kid?
boxers.
God, we're only 18 minutes in this one.
They don't.
Crack
The
is fat
9:30
man.
can't apply. It can't. If your kids are watching, they shouldn't be.
Yeah.
no.
Kids
This is true.
shouldn't be watching this one.
Oh, hold
I
on,
mean-
hold on. I got to address Gary Lewis. Falling over drunk in your own piss is always classy. I don't know who that's.
Oh, come on, Gary.
If you're referencing me, Gary, I've always pissed. Whenever I've pissed on air, I've never fallen down. If you're referencing anyone else, as they say in American Sign Language, no. This is a happy night, brother. Let's have some fun.
Oh man.
It'd be a horrible time to fall down.
Say I know that sign language because I know sign language.
There
you really?
go.
I've never.
Can you cuss somebody out in sign language?
I
Oh,
can,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah, you know, got
I
me
can
there.
make my asshole do some good things too, Rob. But we already talked about my crack.
Might not want to do it. I might not want to do it on camera though, just in case somebody else is watching. I don't want,
What is it? Just thinking about like falling over while being drunk. I've never done that. I've always I haven't been that drunk, fell over and onto my own pee or anything like that.
Onto your own.
No, never done that. I mean, I've stopped at red lights and opened the door, and because it was either on myself or on the street. So like that.
There you go.
I personally have never done that, but when I was stationed in Germany, we would go to this lake every Friday. Every Friday we would go to the lake, and one of my buddies he was gone. He was so hammered he had to pee from his knees, but he started going like this because it was on a hill, and so the stream started going up, and then it just went that way.
Man.
Flat back.
All right, I hate to even add into something like this, but I got something. When Brett said something about being stationed in Germany, the light bulb went off, so I've got to do it. It's legit. I was stationed in Germany. It was like between 90 and 93, somewhere in there, probably early 91. We used to go back and forth to the Roxy Club, either me and my boys or me and by myself. We'd walk to the Roxy Club. And when we're done at like 3 o'clock in the morning, you've drunk so much beer, you got to pee. Has anyone ever attempted to pee while you're walking, while you're drunk? Because it can be done.
No.
Can be done. Yeah. In Germany. Let me guess. In Germany, right?
Yeah.
You got to go. You got to go. You don't have time for none of that. That is not fun.
Okay, hold on. I want the visual. So you are walking down the Strasse, as it were.
Yes.
Do you unzip and flop? Do you pull and waddle? How does that go?
I'm just walking and I unzip and flop, and it's just
Okay.
I'm aiming. I'm aiming.
Just let it go.
It's been a few times when you got to pee, but it's 3 o'clock in the morning, and you got PT in 3 hours.
You're like crab walking?
Yeah.
So you don't piss on yourself? Like sideways?
Yeah,
Well,
don't do
that's
it.
the whole that you look more drunk than you actually are, because at least for me, I was trying not to pee on my shoes. So
But if you look back at your stream,
you're walking, but you're trying to like keep your stream straight without
it doesn't
it
stay
hitting your
straight.
feet.
If you look back after you've like on a sidewalk, it's 3 a.m. I mean, don't do it at noon, but 3 o'clock in the morning, everybody's sleeping, and I had to pee and I'm hammered, and they allowed me to be in Germany drinking at 19 years old. It's not my fault.
Right.
But looking back at your stream, it's crazy, bro. I'm sure it says something in like
it's
some other line. It's like
There's no
hieroglyphics.
straight line.
It's crazy. Like I swore I was peeing straight.
James, you strike me as a guy that's got an alcohol peeing story in you.
Me?
Yeah, you, James.
Yeah.
Oh.
You're the only James on here.
Oh, yeah, the only James.
I mean,
No?
other than, like passing out pissing yourself, not really. Like, not while it's late.
So the
I did
guy
see a
that
guy
can
falling his own
make
shit one
ice
time.
cream. Sorry, go ahead, James.
So I did see a guy falling his own shit one time. That was pretty good.
Oh.
Yeah, we were walking home from the bar and just ate the greasiest pizza we've ever had at like 2 o'clock in the morning. We were going uphill and he decided he had to go now. So he's hanging onto this bumper of a car with his pants pulled down, squatting good. He loses his fucking grip, just rolls right back into it. So needless to say, he made the rest of that walk home by himself.
Oh,
Well, yeah.
that's awful.
Yeah.
That is awful.
I have
Jesus
never
Christ.
pooped not in a toilet or toilet-like surrounding. Never.
Same.
You guys have never shit in the woods?
No.
Nope.
What?
Oh, you are missing things.
Oh,
Never.
man.
Missing things.
That's
There ain't nothing
an
better.
experience I can go without. Like, trust me.
Taking in
I
the fresh air.
Fresh air.
You could
Wipe
put
it
your
with
back
what?
against the tree and squat down, or you could grab onto a small little sapling and hold on facing it. I mean, there's options.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can get a little different push angle, but I'm telling you what, you are evacuated. Just saying. Just saying. Many times I've thought about putting a pole in my bathroom so I can change my angle up to evacuate. It's not happened yet, but I've thought about it.
You don't take a 20-minute shit in the woods. It doesn't happen. It happens now.
No, you guys
Yeah.
are savages. I can't even poop in a public toilet. I got to poop on my damn toilet.
Oh, you're one of
Well,
those.
if you're in the
Joe?
woods, there's nobody there.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as there's a toilet, I'm going. Like even like camping or taking road trips and stuff like that. I'm like whatever. Like whatever toilet is available. Like that's why I bring Clorox wipes with me. So any toilet I can, I
No,
wipe it down
trust
and then
me.
I go.
Trust me, when you're in the field, you like, especially in Germany, there are porta-johns in Germany where you can go, and you try to remember where they are in Grafenwehr so you can maneuver your vehicle to where the closest porta-john is. But how am I a savage if that's all you have is open
No.
land?
Control your shit, Brett. Now look
No,
at McMahon.
what is savage is trying to hold it for a week and then taking a dump. That is savage on your
I feel like-
butthole after a week.
Yeah, that'll cause some internal damage if you do that. You got to let it go. You just got to
I'm
let
not
it
right.
go.
Hold it
for
for
a
a
week,
week.
Brett. But if
But
I
you
have
do
to
that.
wait an
You're in
hour
the
to
field
get
for a
home,
week. You gotta go. You gotta go.
It's gonna come out either way, whether you want to or not.
Exactly.
It's gonna come out. You can't hold it
Yeah.
forever. Like
He wasn't glamping.
Push out a volleyball. God almighty.
look at the back and forth between Mrs. Mick and McMahon in the chat if you can see it.
Can I recommend a video?
Yeah,
All
please
of
do,
us,
Ryan.
all of us on here want to see a video on Socially Bearded with Mrs. Mick just kicking the shit out of him. Come on, don't we?
I thought you were gonna recommend 2 Girls 1 Cup with the way we were going.
Oh no.
I can see. I can
just
see it.
wailing
happening.
on his ass, taking out all of her frustration. I'd love that.
I can see it like she pushes him down and she's standing over him and there's like a couple of rib kicks and then an elbow drop. To
Oh,
end
yeah.
it. Like that. She's hilarious.
Look at Rob Brandon, and I get this. My ex-wife took a cab home from a football game to take a dump, then took a cab back. I know that, right?
Yeah.
You know, look.
That's a good thing she's your ex-wife. Jesus, I wouldn't stay with someone like that. Come on, man.
My dad dated a lady who, if she had
Okay,
to
so
she
are
was at
you-
work,
Brett, I get your emergency crisis. I get it. You know, it's not something I would do, but I get it. Now, here's something I would never fucking do in a lifetime full of 2 lifetimes full of Sundays. Who in here amongst you animals would take a dump at a live sporting event?
I mean,
Wait.
yeah, if I had to.
Wait.
I mean,
Like
if
in the
there's
right spot.
I had to.
If there's a
Whether in
bathroom,
the
yeah.
bathroom, at a live
If I had
basketball
to.
game, live football game, live baseball game. Not
Oh,
if
yeah.
you have to. If you feel that, not like diarrhea, you're gonna shit yourself. Who feels the grumble and is like, nah, it's gonna be an hour till I get home. I'm not gonna wait.
If I can hold it till I get home, then I'll hold it.
Yeah, I'll hold
Yeah,
it.
finna
Fine.
hold
No.
Okay.
As soon as I feel it, I gotta let it go. I can't hold on to it.
See,
So-
any public place, I really don't like to go unless I really have to. And,
Right.
like any place in public, I'm like, I'll wait
don't
until I
care.
get home.
I don't care if the whole bathroom is full of people and I'm dropping like bombs. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, it's me too. Yeah, I don't care.
I will give a shit. I gave it all. I don't care. I'm there on my
Give it all.
phone. I'm watching YouTube videos. I'm watching beard
Yeah.
reviews.
Exactly.
No,
You're
I
not
don't care.
thinking about what's
All
on
up
your
in the
ass.
Walmart bathroom taking a
Yeah, I
dump.
don't care. Yeah.
I wish I could. I would rather not. If I
Yeah,
have
Joe.
to, believe me, if I'm pooping in the Walmart, I have to.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. And
Right.
if you can poop in a Walmart, you can poop at a sporting event for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I can't. I feel like I can't walk if I don't let it go. I feel like I can't continue on with whatever I'm there for. So if I'm shopping and I'm in the middle of shopping and all of a sudden like it hits me, I have 2 choices: either check out now with what I got and then forget the other half of my order and have to come back later, or just go to the bathroom and then continue my day. So my immediate choice is go to the bathroom and continue my day. I'm not gonna drive all the way home and have to drive all the way back. 1, that's a lot of gas money. 2, that's so much time wasted. You know what I'm saying? Just drop the deuce where you can. I mean, that's it.
Sorry, you didn't get coffee. I take shit.
Which one of you guys, if any, have been to Wrigley Field?
Not me.
No, I haven't.
I know it's an old
No.
ballpark, Brett.
It is what?
I said I know it's an old
Yeah,
ballpark.
No, I was scared to pee at Wrigley Field. There'd be no way in hell I would shit at Wrigley Field.
Okay,
Because they still have the big trough,
Oh
the big
god.
trough urinal.
Oh god.
Yeah, where you're peeing and it's like, yeah. That is back when I went in 92, I believe is when I went and saw the Cubs at Wrigley Field. I was scared to take a leak there.
Oh wow.
That was like one of our local bars around this area. They got those stinking horse trough things and everything. I'm like,
Yeah.
I wasn't comfortable with that whole situation.
He said that. I wasn't comfortable with that whole situation.
Man,
I mean,
stopped
I-
wearing sandals because of troughs.
Wait. What was that, James?
I stopped wearing sandals, like no more open toed shoes because of troughs. There's nothing worse than like a sprinkle and you ain't started yet. Like,
Yeah.
Oh,
It's awful.
That's okay.
no.
No,
I mean,
Somebody can get their ass beaten.
I've gone to the
Put
bathroom
some men on.
in Death Valley, right? Where Death Valley, when you go to the bathroom in Death Valley, it's like it looks like a porta potty, but it's not a porta potty. It legit is a hole in the ground. That's it. It's a hole in the ground. It's like 115 degrees, and that's where you got to go. That's it.
Yeah, we have those all over here up on the mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounded
Mine
like
works
the
in place.
toilet
Fucked up.
in Turkey or Greece. When I was coming back from where was it? Bosnia. We had to make a stop in Greece, and all they had to pee in or poop in was a hole in the floor.
Yep.
Yeah, the same way it was in Iraq.
One of the most disgusting things.
easier to
Okay.
hold the ceiling. Like,
That's why I'm good going anywhere, because I've gone to the bathroom in Death Valley where it literally is just a fucking hole in the dirt in the desert, and it's horrible because it's everybody who's used it is still it's there.
Yeah, that's about the worst.
It's just
you can
it's
get.
awful. So like I'm like I can go to the bathroom anywhere now.
Yep,
Donald
I agree
Long,
with you, Johnny.
Something. Look in the chat, Donald Long. So am I the only one that keeps an old, large Folgers coffee tin filled with water in case you need to shit while in the car?
Yes.
Who is that?
That's
Who
Donald
is
Long.
that?
Short
Donald,
answer,
I
yes.
love
He's
you,
a
brother, but
genius.
yes, you are. Donald Long.
That's genius.
We live in the 21st century, Donald.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's smart.
Let me tell you guys something. Right before I moved to Pennsylvania, I went to spend a week with my buddy in Oregon because I knew I was never coming back to the West Coast easy. So my friend and I drove up there. We're both friends with the dude that lived in Oregon. From San Diego to Oregon, it was about a 12-hour drive. And my friend in the passenger seat, now I'm 28 at this time. He does something that I'd never seen done before. You guys will all have seen it. But we're on this long stretch, and he whips out the Gatorade bottle that he had been drinking. And just right there in front of me, no problem, because we're buddies, whatever that means. He just pisses in the Gatorade bottle. I'm like, dude, we will hit a rest stop eventually. He's like, no, I got to go right now. And he just is pissing in the Gatorade bottle. That opened up my mind, boy.
You know what?
Where
I've done that. I've done that at work. I've done that at work when I was driving the bus. And
Yes!
hours and hours. Like you're in the vehicle, you can't really leave it. So like
pissing on the bus
I've
in
done
front
it.
of kids?
I've no, not with the kids on there. Are you crazy? Oh my god, no.
Kids, turn around.
Yeah. Everybody
Yeah,
without
it's-
face.
there's
No,
nobody
of
here.
course not. God, no way.
Nothing to see here.
And no, but I've done it. You know, like you drop everybody off, and like it's like you just spend sitting there for like an hour and a half. You got to go, and you pull the bus over. You go into the middle of the bus. You have your bottle, and you just pee in the bottle, and that's it.
Okay.
Sometimes
So-
you don't make it back. Sometimes.
This was
I'll piss in a
recent.
bottle quick.
Oh yeah. I'll piss in the bottle. Yeah.
I didn't have a bottle, and I had to go, and I was taking my clients home, and I was trying so hard to get to the nearest gas station so I could get out and tell this one particular client, look, just wait here. I got to go to the bathroom. There was nowhere I could pull off, nothing. I had to go so bad I was doing the proverbial hold it, like literally holding it so it wouldn't come out. And I hit a pothole going into the parking lot of the gas station,
Oh,
and it just wouldn't. It came out, and I'm 47 years old.
it'll happen.
Oh, recently.
This was like a
Like
couple
yesterday.
months ago.
Drunk in Germany.
Damn,
This
that's
is
what I
a
got to look
couple
forward
months
to.
ago. Yeah,
Damn. I don't want to be
point
jarred to piss my pants.
no,
Sometimes-
to the point
sometimes
where
push
I had to take. I scratched the underwear, and then when I got back in the bus, I had to turn the heaters towards my crotch so it would dry my pants because I still had work left to do.
Were you
Oh
like wearing
man.
khakis or something that really showed the piss?
No, I was in black running pants, but still.
Oh, fuck that. I would have let it go.
No, but you
I
got
just walked out of the bathroom with a bottle of water and just dumped
So,
it all
so
over.
then I have to drive the rest of the way. No,
well, you could have done that. Yeah, wherever you were stopped, like I would grab bottles of water and just dump it on myself, and just for real to rinse that off because like
And like
it's gonna smell once it dries, especially with the heat on. Like it's
20
gonna
minutes
smell.
later, who smells like piss?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's why I was like, I would use the water to rinse.
no.
Yeah,
You guys know what my job is, right?
Mhm.
So
Yes,
none of the
underwater basket
people on the bus would have known that smell because they're used to it.
Oh, okay, okay, all right, all
I
right.
don't know your job.
He
It makes
blended
sense.
right in.
That makes sense. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
Now,
Yeah.
you guys all validate me because, well, one thing real quick. Vato, we were doing a pretty good clip. It was about 13 and a half, but I'm not including the rest stops there. So it's 13 and a half total from Diego to right over the Oregon border in Medford. My wife, the first time she encountered the fact that I pissed in a bottle, because I'm fat and old and we used to live in a 2-story house, fuck going down if I got bottles nearby. I'm going to piss right there. But she was like, what kind of fucking animal are you that you piss in a bottle? I'm like, honey, a lot of guys do. And I just want to thank those of you who have expressed that you do, because my wife, I think, lives in the 19th century sometimes, not realizing what
Wait.
beast.
Question.
Go
Was
ahead.
this before or after the Abe Lincoln? Because, I mean,
Rob, let me tell you,
Had to
if
be
I could
before.
Abe Lincoln my wife, I would. Because like Johnny Groom, it'll grow back. It'll grow back, but she ain't going to let me.
If you know, you know.
That's right. That's right. Oh. All right.
Oh, man.
I just wanted to know from you guys, and I don't want to make this an ass kissing session, but Johnny and I have talked, and we love our dudes. We love the guys in the chat right now. Ben jamming reviews, singing his ass off, recording an album. Good for him.
Oh,
Dude's a
Jeff
hero.
Rice,
Man.
exhausted. Second COVID shot. Take care, Jeff. Good to see you. Mac Beard is here supporting his boy Scott. Mick and Mrs. Mick are going back and forth in the chat, even though they're in the same house. I love it. What is
Wasting
it?
all that bandwidth. Wasteful.
What is it that we all know, guys. When Johnny and I started this, there were 3 or 4 or 5 lives out there, right?
yeah.
And now there are so many.
Yep.
What about the therapy environs is it that you guys dig the most? And I'm going to start with Eric, because Eric, I haven't heard you that much tonight. So Eric, what makes you coming back week to week that I have you now on this screen with me for the first time, and I'm so excited to have you here?
I come just to fuck with you, to be honest.
Eric, I was trying to be
No,
nice.
but
I was on Bluegrass Inn earlier.
Like Olive Branch, fuck you.
That's right, James. That's right, you son of a
That
bitch.
was
Okay. All right. Okay. I'll be dealing with
Fuck
you
your
later.
apology.
Sir.
No, but for real, I like just the joking around, just having fun.
Yeah. Scott, what has kept? And remember, you were my surprise. You were my wild card for your longevity.
Yeah.
You were here early, and you've been here late. What about the therapy environs? Because to me, it's more about the chat than it is about me and Johnny. What about the environs?
So, like, this is the first live stream that I've actually ever watched to start off with when I was doing my bearding journey. I used to talk a lot with, bearded Ryan. He was a really good dude, and he introduced me to you guys. first of all, and then I don't know. It's just like you guys were so down to earth, and kept everything real and raw and everything, and with but classy, raw but classy, and that's what and avoided the drama. So that's what kept me around.
Rob Acker, you'll get to reply to that shortly.
Raw but classy. I like that.
It's been the camaraderie. I mean, I've met guys that I consider brothers. I mean, until then, until the bearded community, and I consider this part of it. It was, brothers were people I served with, or fellow military men. But now that's not the case. It's anybody that has been in beard therapy for the long haul, I consider kind of like a family, and that's what keeps me coming back.
Before this all started, I DM'd with Rob. After this all started, I've DM'd with all you guys, whether it's regularly or semi-regularly. So I see exactly what you're saying, Brett. Ryan?
Yeah.
For me, the round table's where it started, and I just loved every one of you guys. Everyone. I felt close to every one of you guys clear back then. It made me feel so welcome. And then Joe goes and starts beard therapy with Johnny, and oh my hell, it's like round table on steroids. It's even better.
Yeah.
And the two personality differences just balance perfect. You know what I mean? You're both funny as hell. You can both be serious, but they just balance each other because they're so offset to me. And just to be able to come in and be myself.
Yeah.
I don't have to censor anything. I can just be myself.
Yeah.
I'm not a keyboard warrior. Well, I'll do shit on keyboard, but not on screen. But I can just be myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Two comments to that. Firstly, it blows me away, but everybody on the Bearded Round Table is no longer here.
They're gone. Everybody but you.
Jester came back, but I haven't really been following his progress. But Bearded Angel, good for him, and the other
Bobby.
Yeah. Ryan, it's funny you say that because Mick Man, I tolerate him. He's a fuck, but I tolerate him. But I'm like, dude, you don't speak to anyone else like you do to me in these lives. He's like, no, they kick me off. About being,
he can be himself.
I totally get it, and I dig that. I dig that.
Yeah.
James, what about the therapy environs do you like?
It was the shoe that finally fit. I tried on a few different pairs before this, and enjoyed myself, and then got here and it was like, oh fuck, okay, here it is. I mean, just the group, like everything, the vibe, everything about it.
It is the group, James. It is the group. It's not one person. To me, it's the fucking group.
Oh yeah.
And it's not, I apologize too, it's not just Joe and Johnny, it's everybody in the chat. It's all you guys on screen. It's the whole thing.
It's mostly Joe because Johnny doesn't get to talk, but
That's
now, Rob, I know you are, particularly in the last year or so, you are a supporting motherfucker. I see you in all these different chats. You're here all the time too. You can comment on the tastefulness of Joe and Johnny if you so desire. But what is it about the therapy environs that you like that brings you back week in, week out?
I love supporting a lot of chats, but I mean, it wasn't the live stream that drew me in. I mean, me and Joe were friends like super tight years ago. Like what 3? Are we pushing 3, Joe? I'm not sure.
We're getting close.
I knew him first, y'all. Either way, I knew him first. Just saying. But no, I knew I was dealing with a good dude, and with Johnny, I knew I was dealing with a good and real dude, and I gravitate towards real cats. Like I don't like the hey assy kissy type stuff. So just them as friends, and then all of a sudden they had a show, so it was like a double bonus. I don't have much to do at this time of night. I mean, I ain't got much to do. It's a great place to do something without being out and getting in trouble. But I think predominantly, man, where I find the most fun is in the chat. The way you guys handle the chat, and that goes for any live stream. If you don't handle the chat well, you
People
suck.
aren't going to stay around.
You kind of suck.
I mean,
But
I know like
you guys handle the chat well, and everybody feels included, and it's like a family. As weird as that sounds, it's like a family in here. It's a bunch of cool dudes having a great time. It's a good place to be. I'm sorry. Should I get the balls now, or just deal with the chat?
You're doing a great job, Rob.
You're doing a great job, Rob.
I can cup. I mean, 2 hands. What do you want? Some butter in there? What do you want?
I just wanted to say, because Rob's busting balls here, and I'm with him. But I mean, Johnny said to me one time in some random chat. It wasn't recently, because Johnny and I don't fucking talk. I mean, it's like Wednesday night, hey everybody, and the next Wednesday night, hey everybody, unless we're talking about other things. But we don't talk therapy as much as we used to. What Johnny said to me one time, he said, "I will do therapy till I die," or words to that effect.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I feel that same way. There have been times where I'm like, fuck, it's Wednesday. And then I'm like, then I get in here and I'm like, fuck, what was I thinking, man? It's just like, it's not like impinging on me. It's allowing me to fucking release because I get to hang with you dudes. And it is different because a lot of the other lives, and I'm not disparaging anybody, it's about the beards and the beard goo and all that shit. And that is great. That is great. But I love hanging and being real and doing this shit with you dudes, and you too, Eric. But it's just amazing the bonds that have formed over these nearly 2 years. KG?
I will tell you.
Yeah, good.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
That's okay. Yeah.
I will tell you, there was one time since I've been coming here where I literally was not sure what I would do if therapy wasn't around. And Joe knows what night that was. And then we got on, everything was hashed out, and it was good to go. But I was literally going almost into an anxiety attack because I thought beard therapy was done.
Oh.
Yeah.
See what you did?
and that's where like I don't ever want to stop the show. I mean, we can't do this forever, but as long as we can, because I know I know the community is here for it. People look forward to it. And it's just a great place to get together and literally be yourself and show your flaws and just talk it out, even though it's like on the internet, it's for everyone to see, but it's kind of like it feels like it's our corner of the internet, you know what I mean? And that's why I don't ever want to stop doing the show, because there's not many places where you can gather like this and just talk about if you had a shitty week, if you had a really bad experience, or you have some good news you want to share to everybody and all that, and you have people backing you up in the chat and everything. It's a whole it's like a feeling. It's like a movement. That's how I see it. So that's why I never want to stop doing the show, because I know
my mom watched it.
Oh wow, I'm sorry.
No, she told me she didn't watch it live. Okay. She went back in on because I had told her it was when Alfred had made an appearance. And so she went in to watch, and I gave her a warning. I was like, you may hear or read some stuff in there. She's like, no, I just wanted to see what Alfred was all about. And she thought it was funny. She totally got why I would come in, week out. So
I mean, it's a great release. We come here sometimes and we get a little serious sometimes, and then sometimes, well, more often than not, it's about the laughs and everything like that. It's a good way. It's in the middle of the week too. So you have your first few shitty days of the week, and you can come here and bitch about it, and there's no judgments and stuff like that. It's it's just it's a good space. It's a good space that I feel like we created, and I definitely want to keep it going.
And in
guys,
my
I gotta say, go ahead, Brian.
In my opinion, whatever anybody's beliefs are, I think service is a good thing to do. to provide service to people and for no monetary value, whatever.
Yeah.
And Joe and Johnny, this stream is you guys doing service. I mean, listen to Brett, what he said, you know, he about had an anxiety attack when it wasn't on. This stream saves me a lot. You guys are doing service to the, you know what I mean? So thank you guys.
There's a certain demographic that really friggin' gets it. Like, you guys are really good.
Yeah.
You guys are really good at finding that line and riding the line between, I just watched that. Am I still getting into heaven? You know, I mean, you can push it as far as you can possibly push it and have a great time with it. Seriously, I've thought that a few times about it.
I'm sure whatever we do here, you'll be finding it in heaven. I mean,
I don't know.
We're not
I'm
sacrificing
sure, you guys
anybody.
ride that line really, really good, and it could be serious or it could be funny.
Johnny
but you
rides
can
the line.
guarantee you're on that line, and that's the cool part to me. And
And
the way
Rob,
that Joe and Johnny bounce against each other. So there, I just took care of the little danglies there for you, buddy. I just
Just
polished your
that
purse.
fine line is listen to what the Abe Lincoln is, but don't actually do it. You know what I mean? That's right, the line.
Well, and hey, they're not all winners, and Rob and I have talked about this, and you know, when people, here's the thing, you know, you try something, and if it fucks up, and you got to own that and just move forward.
Yeah.
You know,
You mean, and that's the beauty about it. Like I love the feedback. I love to hear like what people honestly think about it, because like that's how you know, like, you know, I'm big on boundaries. I really am big on boundaries and people's personal boundaries and like, you know, the group's boundaries and stuff like that. So if we ever push it too far,
right?
Don't be scared to be like, hey, you know, that wasn't a good idea. You probably shouldn't do that again. Because then I'll be like, okay, I'll talk to Joe about it. Be like, hey, this and this was said. Maybe we should like put that on ice or dial it back a little bit. We make adjustments because it's you know, I want it to be a safe community space where we can be who we are. And you know, but of course with limits, of course, your own personal boundaries. Like if you don't want to talk about like, I don't know, gutting animals or stuff like that, or you know, putting people's heads on spikes and things like that. I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? Like if we get too extreme, you know, don't be scared to like DM me and be like, hey, I didn't like that, you know, and then we'll, you know, we talk about it, we adjust and we evolve.
Because people have DM'd us, and Johnny and I have talked.
Yeah,
and the idea is it's not a Joe and Johnny experience to us at this point. It's a community experience, right?
Yeah.
And we don't want to lose anybody that we've had for the long haul. And yeah, you know, sometimes you fucking miss. Let's just say it like that. Yeah. But I've been wanting to say something because fucking Mick, man, this fucking guy.
Yeah, he should be in here. He should actually be in here.
Hold on, I got to scroll way back. I got to scroll way the hell back.
Jeremy, we don't talk about Jeremy.
You guys tend to the chat.
Jeremy, we do not talk about Game of Thrones, right?
Oh.
Pete White, straight bearded Rob introduced me to beard therapy. He's my plug. There you go. Waltimus Prime. That was Pete White. Petey Pablo.
That's a good dude.
Waltimus Prime. I'm here to fuck with Mick. I like to remind him that he's an asshole. There's never enough of that. Walt, there's never enough of that. Let's get more people on that fucking bandwagon, all right?
Oh my God. Mick's like, when I see any of you at a meetup, you're gonna get punched immediately. Like it's like
Donald Long, who had the Folgers bottle with water that Rob thought was genius. Therapy is about having a fun time, talk some real stuff that is helpful to our well-being, and we can let our guard down. After 9:30, it can then get crazy. Exactly. Johnny has talked about his mental health. This is Donald Long, the same guy who had the Folgers bottle. Oh, sorry. I thought you said who. You know, Johnny and I have both been. I think Johnny more so have both been raw on here, and I remember when we had Ron deliberately bearded on here, and he told us about his background.
Yeah.
I like being able to make those shifts from fuck to fuck you. You know, like where Eric is pushing me off a cliff in Tennessee. I like being able to go both of those poles. Waltimus Prime. James is awesome. Man dropped some truth bombs in the chat. You're wrong, Walt. Fuck him. In fact, the best part of James right now is that he's not in the chat. All right, look at him. He has been in that same position for like 45 minutes.
Some really nice shit, dude. No, I don't want
to. Okay, I found it. Mick Man, I would like for this to be read out loud. Let's have a moment, quote unquote, silence for Johnny's superb forced listening skills, I don't think I could put up with Joe forcing me to remain silent week in and week out.
Mick, ultimate butt pusher.
Truth.
Forced listening.
Oh man, that's a comment right there. Holy shit. It's like you guys mess with Joe, but like I really don't mind it. Like I really, even all my life, even in my professional life, I was telling my boss was like, you should like get recognition for the work you do. And I was like, you know what? I don't really want it. Like you can take all the credit. I really like being the guy behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I'm not that forward of a showman. Like I'm not like that. So like when Joe goes off, I'm like, yay.
Yeah, most of the time when we're giving Joe
And that's
shit,
quite often.
they're like giggling, nodding, eating snacks and shit. Like, you don't care.
Yeah, exactly.
And we love it because we get to hammer Joe about it.
Yeah, I think that's what
You know,
it is. You guys,
that's the
you guys
only
have fun
reason.
with it, and I
We
have
love
fun with
listening
it.
to him.
So I can tell Johnny was like just relaxing, drinking back there, and just Joe's just talking.
Yeah. It's
just
great.
like, it's chill
There's been a
time.
couple times where I've watched the live and thought Johnny's screen froze.
Look, I had a master plan, and it got all fucked up when the Grooms family released Alvin. As long as Grooms had Alvin, I could direct everything towards Johnny, right? The moment they released Alvin, shit started coming my way, all
You
right?
did catch a lot of heat with that chipmunk.
I did. Yeah,
The
I
Alvin
did.
hook kept.
Oh my God.
Alvin kept Johnny in the game. It was like 50-50 back in those days. You didn't have the hook. Go catch you a raccoon and see what happens.
I would. You know what? I'm not even kidding. I would love to catch a baby raccoon and raise it.
Yeah, better get
Because
a baby.
freaking raccoons are awesome pets. Have you ever seen like pet raccoons? Oh my God, they're so fat and chubby and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
they take
How long
you get in
would
your
you have
hands. They're
before
so
it was a
cute.
beard?
I just don't want any more pets. Like I'm done. Once the cat dies, that's it. I even want the fucking goldfish.
I'd like a skunk, but without the skunk scent.
Yeah, you can get the
'Cause I
glands
heard they
removed.
make
That's called
good
a
pets.
cat.
No.
You can mutilate a perfectly good woodland creature just so you can have a pet. Thanks, Brett. It's fine.
Hey, there is a guy on YouTube whose whole thing is feeding raccoons, and he literally gets a few dozen at a
I
time.
watch him. I legit watch this guy. He's either have a dozen or up to even 30
Yeah.
raccoons swarming his body for carrots.
Yes,
And it's
for
the-
carrots, Johnny.
I'm so jealous of him because like he just sits there and he's got like all these raccoons all over him, and they're all like being nice and they're sitting patiently waiting for their carrot.
Yes.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome.
I don't know where he is, but if you watch him, he hasn't trained them, but he's trained them because he's obviously somewhere out in the woods, but they have become used to him. And he takes like a fucking 5-gallon bucket of carrots. It may not be 5 gallons, it may be a little smaller,
It's
but he takes a big ass container of carrots
Yeah.
because he knows and they know. And when he comes out, they're like, boom, and there
Yeah.
are a shit ton of them.
And they line up. They
I'm not
they
doing
legit
that
like sit there patiently waiting for their food. Like he's got them trained in a way, in a sense, and he's even named a few of them.
Yes, he
And
has.
he's got like one that always comes by his shoulder, like always the same one, always comes by his shoulder. He's like, there you go, and he calls him by his name, and like it's awesome. I would love to like just be that guy for like I don't know that one feeding, and have all those because I find raccoons, red pandas, like those are my animals. Like if I would love to have an exotic pet, that's the pet I would want.
So I'd be afraid of like coons and stuff though because they carry so many diseases and whatnot. And because I remember when I was a kid growing up and everything, we used to go coon hunting with my dad and his friend. And then it got to the point where the coon were all sick and dying off, and their coon pelts were only selling for like $2-3 a pop, and that was it. And so you couldn't really make much off of it.
Yeah, you're gonna get coon survival.
That's that hard life. Y'all hear that? I ain't never had to rely on selling a coon belt. That's a hard life. Respect.
Billy Rogers, if you're wondering, that's what I'm tonight. That's what I'm drinking tonight.
Proper 12.
Love this stuff. I'm ready, like
That's
down
correct,
to the label.
Jeremy Wiggs, Johnny, you need to come to the Knoxville Zoo. They have an amazing red panda exhibit. I know Johnny loves him.
I may steal one.
That's how Johnny's gonna make it in the freaking news headlines. Steals a red panda.
You see, local visitor. You see this screenshot of me running away while the panda's tail's in the air. I'm like, ah.
Is anyone surprised at this statement from McMahon? We used to have 4 pet coons, 1 mama, 3 babies. It came up every evening for scraps.
Oh, you're so lucky. So lucky.
Oh, Rick, you son of a bitch. That doesn't surprise me in the slightest. Eric, you get coons out your way?
What's that?
You get coons out your way in Georgia?
Oh yeah, there's raccoons everywhere.
Yeah.
I had a fucking
Yeah, I have
bear
raccoons
in my
over here in
yard
Jersey
yesterday.
too, but it's just like, it's getting them domesticated is the issue, So like they
We actually,
get
we actually have a coon hunters association right down the road from where I live.
oh no.
Yeah, where they go hunt raccoons.
Oh.
Oh.
You don't need to kill them.
Kiss on the parade there,
You don't need
Eric.
to
We're
kill
talking
them.
about the loveliness of coons right
Yeah,
now.
like I wanna like hold one and pet one and stuff.
They're-
I wanna
they're
put little
fucking
t-shirts
black
on it
bears
and stuff.
in my front yard.
Invite
2 days
Muck and Eric on, and he's pissing on everything. Well done, Vintage. Well done, Vintage Eric. Well done.
I didn't say I hunted them. I said we have them right down the
Well,
road.
Eric, I know you're fucking doing it. You just don't have the balls to say you're doing it. Let's be honest about it. All right, let's see.
He takes off his raccoon skin hat. He's like
You don't have the
the
coon.
tail.
Oh, shit.
Oh, God.
Eric, where in Georgia are you? Billy Rogers wants to know.
I'm on the west side of Georgia, right on the Alabama line.
Right on the Bama line. Miss Mick says raccoons are thick here.
Does that mean there's
And
a
Pete
bunch of
White
raccoons
says,
that
I'm
look
drinking
there?
cherry moonshine. That sounds
Oh.
good. Cherry moonshine.
That sounds
Oh.
way good.
Sound
Who's
good,
drinking that?
but that sounds good.
Pete White pool that over the summer or late spring, Pete White's going to be on therapy, but he's drinking cherry moonshine tonight.
Oh,
yeah.
I can't wait. Pete White's way cooler than what I thought he was. Well, who was he
Oh.
live? He was live with.
He's so awesome, dude.
What? Did that sound bad?
A little bit.
Oh, damning with faint praise, Rob. You used to be
No, he's
cool.
way cooler than I thought he was. Way cooler. I'll say it again. Way cooler. That's a good dude.
See, like when
He's
I think
always
mo-
looking out for me, man. He's like my big brother. Like if I had an angel on my shoulder, he's always looking out for me. I appreciate that.
Good dude. Good dude.
like when you go to a liquor store and you see that jarred moonshine,
Mhm.
how is that compared to like real moonshine, like
No.
No.
woodland
Oh, nothing
woodland
like
brewed
it. You can-
moonshine?
You
Nothing-
can never
nothing
call it
like
white
it.
lightning, bud. That's white lightning.
Oh, look at
Oh.
Rob.
You ain't messing with no store bought mess. It don't even
Okay.
come close.
Yeah, because like they have all those the cherries. They even
Matter
have
of
one with a
fact.
pickle inside. Like they got all these different like moonshine.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, they got one with a pickle inside in my local store right here, like right down the
That's
road
some
from me.
damn Yankee or something.
So like,
See,
We don't put pickles in moonshine down here. You just hit it straight.
Scott.
I can
you need
tell
to bring
you.
me some of that. You gotta send me some of that. Like, yeah, I
I
want.
need to get some more. Whoo!
I had to try some.
Say, I can tell you.
That's
a
how you
story.
know.
Yeah. I can tell you a story about some real moonshine. All right. So, if anybody knows, my family is from Kentucky, right? And they have some strong stuff down there. And this moonshine. And my uncle tried telling us, dude, he's like, all you have to do is literally take a sip of this. That's all you want to drink. He said, don't take more than a sip of this. He said, that's all you need. He's like, nah. He took a big gulp. The dude walked away 2 feet, flat out on his face.
Wow. Well, that's pretty
Yeah,
quick.
trying to walk to his car. Yeah, that's legit moonshine right there.
Pretty damn close.
Jeez,
Damn.
I need
Like,
some of that.
Yeah, moonshine will clean you out.
Yeah, when they tell you a snort of moonshine is all you need, that's what it is.
Wow,
Just a snort that
that's
will
a
get
night
you
night
drunk.
juice.
My uncle used to make some, and he used to say that was there's not enough O's in smooth to
Yeah.
describe his moonshine.
Oh wow.
Johnny, I'll tell you this.
Yeah.
We went to Ohio a few years back in the Hocking Hills area, and Ohio had recently legalized moonshine, like within the past few years. And we went to a moonshine. It was weird. It was like a little baby strip mall, but there was a moonshine dealer / distributor. And so we got to do tastings. Now, we bought the baby shit. We bought the iced tea flavored, like 70 proof, whatever. But they had the hard ass shit. And all I needed to do was sniff that. And I was like, no, thank you. No damn thank you. We drank them. We bought a whatever container of peach and a whatever container of iced tea. It didn't get beyond 80 proof, but they had the power pack shit. And I bet you that's still weaker than the shit they're brewing in the backwoods too.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, I've had Everclear, but I don't know if Everclear is up there.
It's the closest thing I've ever drank to moonshine, and it's really not. It's close, but it's really not the same.
It's like
Moonshine still with gas.
Smoother in taste, whereas moonshine has that kind of punch to it.
Everclear is like drinking. I used to drink a lot of Everclear, Brett, in Germany.
Yes.
In the barracks. I used to drink just Everclear right out of the bottle because we wanted to get to the end of the bottle to lay it on its side and hit it with a lighter. And when you hit it with a lighter, it'll go and it'll make the bottle move a little bit. So we always just try to chase the end of the bottle. It is like drinking a hot sandbox. That's my experience.
Oh my God.
Take a hot sandbox and drink it. That's exactly what it feels like.
Wow.
Somebody in the chat's gonna tell me I ain't lying. They're gonna tell you.
McMahon says it's not the same as far as strength, but taste is no comparison. Sorry, it is the same as far as strength, but taste is no comparison.
Yeah, Everclear is nasty. Yeah.
He had the good stuff.
Jeremy Wiggs says there's some nasty shit.
Yeah.
Pete White says the brand moonshine he's drinking is called Midnight Moonshine. Billy Rogers says Backwoods is 160 to 190 proof. I believe it, Billy. The one that the high end on the Ohio place we got to was 120 to 140, I think, was their high end.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Now I want to try it. Like I'm just like, want to try
You
it.
need to try it. Yeah, you need to try it.
Johnny, you know how you guys did the nose hair pulling challenge? You just hit some 120 proof moonshine. That'll do it for you. You don't even.
I've never done like a dab or anything weed, but what you would imagine, like the increase of like what these young kids these days are talking about a dab over weed. That's what I assume the difference would be from Everclear to moonshine. It's different. If you get the good stuff, it is different, and it don't come from the ABC store.
Mm.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Huh. Chad.
Eastside
Wait, you can
Chris.
say dab on live, right?
Yeah.
James.
Don't worry about it.
Hot box. Still talking about drinking.
Yeah, that's it.
Chad.
All right, guys. So we talked about the beard therapy goodness and got our warm and feelies there. Let's talk about something else. In the amount of time you have been in the beard community, a positive experience you've had that has stuck out in your mind to this day, because a lot of you guys are old heads up here. I know a lot of you guys for 1.5 years, 2 years. We're going to start with you, Scott, and we're going to work our way around. A positive experience since you've been in the beard community that still sticks out to this day.
A positive experience for me is basically everyone just accepting me for who I am and what I go through and everything, and just the amount of support that I've had so far along the way of just everything. And like I say, it's hard to talk about a lot of this stuff, but I'm very gracious that everybody is understanding of everything and is very patient. And I don't know, like I can tell, when the whole charity events and stuff come around, how good everybody comes around and gets together and, puts forth that effort and just make an awesome experience.
Yeah. And a couple of things. Those of you know Scott through just Beard Mana. He's also a huge gamer. He's a big time gamer. So if you ever want to game, Scott, what's your preferred platform? Xbox or PlayStation?
PC.
Or computer? PC.
Yep.
Okay, so hook him up if you want to game some. Obviously, he's half a Beard Mana. but he's also just a guy who's had some tough struggles and who's still, every time I say this is a son of a bitch that could curl up in a corner and die if he wanted to, but I've never seen him get close to that. And
He's
so
stronger every time you see him.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes. And Scott, aside from the fact that I love Beard Mana products, every Beard Mana scent I've got, I've dug. I just love that about you, dude, that you've got every reason and a few to curl up in a fucking corner and you elect not to. And even before Beard Mana, you know, when you were doing reviews of Last Looks and popcorn scents and all that shit, I've dug you, man. So I'm glad. We talk hip hop, we talk other things. So Bearded Zebra is a cool dude. Put the Beard Mana aside. Bearded Zebra is a cool dude. Brett, what's something positive for you?
Okay, so one of the most / best kept secrets. 3 of the people on this panel were testers. At one point, my wife and I were going to start a beard company, and then things just went south, and we decided not to. That still may occur, but as of right now, it's on the back burner. But the positive thing that happened was Johnny had released a video called Secret on IG.
Yep.
And when I saw it, I literally almost started crying tears of joy because of the admiration he had for our oil that we had put time and effort in. Rob and Joe and Johnny had given positive feedback. And when he released that video, I almost bawled because I was so happy. I couldn't contain myself. That was like the most excited I've been in the beard community when he released that, because I was like, that's my oil.
I remember.
But not just, I mean, it's not just that though. I mean, you know, being, like Scott said, being accepted in this group of amazing guys, and I can be myself. You know, I can be funny, I can be serious or whatever, and it's accepted.
Ryan.
God, I can't go after those 2 good responses. Those were great, guys. You know, there's so many, but I would have to say the biggest and best was getting me on screen. I have a phobia like nobody's business. And Joe asked me, and for a year I told him no, I couldn't do it. And then finally broke out on beard therapy and realized it's not that big a deal, you know? So
yeah,
thank you for that. But the fear I had to get on screen was, oh my gosh. I have a public speaking, getting on camera fear, and I've gotten over that. So I love that.
I'm so happy you have. I remember those
awesome.
DMs. Yeah. Ryan, one of these days. I'm so glad.
One of these days, maybe.
Yeah.
I personally went through that.
Silent bastard, now that you're live, but you can't stay silent in a fucking group chat. What about you?
I'm just trying to accept on any tags, okay? But the thing that's
He's following the rules, man.
Over my beard journey, if you'd like to call it that, would be the one time that we saw Brett's ass crack live.
Oh my God!
Oh Lord!
It was the second aspect.
It looked like Harry Potter's forehead star.
I remember.
Oh, I wish I could.
When I showed my scar.
Yes.
You remember? You didn't see it, you bastard.
No. Okay.
Okay. Crack.
Yeah, I got nightmares about that. So.
No, I remember showing it.
Oh, okay.
I remember seeing it.
Yeah.
I wish I couldn't remember.
About you know, like the company owners and the pettiness between each other and blah blah. But then like something needs to happen, and like they come together for a good charity cause, and everybody puts that other shit out the window. We're not talking about whose beard face oil smells better than whose, or who's a dick to this guy when nobody's around. Like it's like, okay, someone needs to help us to do it. Like that's my favorite part.
I'm going to say something about James Pershing, okay? He has got one of the most beautiful, nastiest wits out there. I'm magnetically drawn to the guy because he's so damn comedic. He's so damn funny. and he's so damn humble. He's just a dude in his eyes. But James, seeing you in the chat week in, week out, the shit you give me, I'm telling you, brother. One of the big reasons I love doing beard therapy is knowing you are going to be there week in, week out, and the fun that you give me by kicking my ass. You know, so thank you.
I appreciate that, sir. I'm really bad with compliments, so fuck you too.
Rob Acker, now you and I go back a ways, so I'm very interested to hear what one of your favorite beard moments is.
I can't limit it just to one, but the live streams that I'm in, they're always so much fun. That's a very, very positive, and these are secondary positives. Primarily, the friendships that I've made, like the cats. There's a couple of cats that I've connected with that I'll know forever. I'll talk to forever. That's really good for me because and I hate to seem like that guy or seem like I'm standoffish, but I just am not a people person. This is the best it gets from me. I'm just not a people person. And some of the really great friendships that I've pulled away from this, guys that I'm really comfortable talking to, that's the best to me. All this other beard drama and junk, silly stuff aside, just the friendships that I've made, man, I'm telling you, we got some screws loose. But these friendships, these relationships, this community has helped keep them screws tight enough to keep me together. And I really do appreciate that.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Absolutely agree, Rob.
And Eric jumped out.
The beauty of technology, Rob, is that all of us have gotten to know all of us plus all those other people that we would have never gotten to know.
Yeah.
You know, just due to distance, geography,
Oh,
etc.
the auctions, bro. The auctions are super duper positive. Be a part if you can. If you can be a part. Those things I'd never realized, and I'm sorry to belabor, but just from our collective input into these auctions, just our little 50, 100, or sometimes in Gary's case, $350 for some cookies, into an auction, man, it's really changing people's lives. And it's a very small flake off our back, but it's somebody's complete and total difference maker. We're capable of that. We're just some dudes with rocking beards. We're capable of that. And that's super duper cool.
I concur. When the beard community on Instagram is at its best, it's fucking untouchable. You know, it really is.
Can't touch it.
Oh, yeah.
This is true, yeah.
Eric Kennedy, I'm very interested, and I'm not busting balls here, Eric. I'm very interested in what you have to say because I see you in lives. You're obviously a beard therapy regular. What is a big positive for you?
Biggest positive, like Dave said, just the camaraderie and just getting to know everyone, joking and cutting up. That's just what I love.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you are former, because we bust balls here, you are former Marines, correct?
Yes.
I'm wondering how many people. It's where it's like there's some frozen people and there's some non-frozen people. Okay.
I think we're good now.
There's some staples, there's some themes I see in the beer community, Eric. One of them is something like, let's say, tattoos. A lot of guys have tattoos. There are a lot of veterans in this community too. Have you made friendships or at least connections with other guys because of your shared military experience?
Not really. Honestly, I just stick to myself for the most part, except for when I'm on here on Wednesdays.
Oh, fuck, I'll take that. Because, you know, Batman and Robin are Pershing and Kennedy in my book, baby, you know. And one week Pershing is Batman and the other week Kennedy is Batman. And I love that. And I love that.
You're Superman. What are you talking about?
Well, fuck Superman. Because if I shine a red sun on your ass, you got nothing. If you're Batman, you got money and smarts, and you can do whatever the fuck you want.
I don't know about Superman to have an opinion.
Joe's clearly not watched the Avengers. Red Sun.
I mean, all Batman has to do is, all Superman has to do is just look at Batman, and Batman will die like immediately.
Yeah. Well, stop.
Just look at him. That's it.
let's not forget, Superman hasn't trusted Batman with the kryptonite ring in case Superman should be mind controlled or what have you. That's a game, set, match. But that's a different discussion. Johnny Grooms, another guy whose response I'm interested in because you do so much different shit for all the shit that's going on your channel. You have such a diversified channel. Rob Acker turned me on to Johnny Grooms, and Johnny Grooms and I have been doing a show for a year and a half now. Johnny, what is one of your big positives in the past couple of years?
A big positive is it's just finding like a group of guys that I can talk to, that I can say, what's in my head and not be like, well, I mean, I get looked at funny either way, but it's like in a good way. Yeah, it's I think collectively out of all the years I've been doing this, the big positive is just finding my voice and a group of people that I can just talk to, and it's weird because finding that kind of like relationship with people who I've never met before that I've met online. It seems weird, but it's fitting. Like it fits like my personality and stuff like that, So I think that's definitely the huge positive. And then another to add to that is like, it's starting to grow more. Like I start talking to new people and things like that. I'm really like coming out of my shell because I'm very like introvertish. Like I don't really talk to people. Like if I go on the street, I won't talk to anybody.
Right.
If I go to a store or something like that, I would never say, "Hey, what's up?" or anything like that to anybody. I'm just like that. But like just doing this, it brings me out. And that has been a huge positive in my life. Definitely.
Because even when you're doing the videos, Johnny, it's still you one-on-one with the camera, right?
Yeah. It's not this. Yeah. So like that has been like this has helped me way more than anybody's ever realized. Like anybody could ever realize how much this is. I'm pretty sure like if you like look into yourself and you think like, how many people do I talk to during a week, actively, but then like now like with this community and like with all this whole experience of 2 years of doing reviews and interacting in Instagram with the DMs and then doing the show and all that stuff, like I've talked to more people online than I've ever talked to like in real life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like that's where it's at for me, man. Yeah, definitely.
Well, I always thought it was crazy because my wife was, before I joined the beard community, my wife was in like her own little, groups or whatever on Facebook, and she was close to those girls. And I always thought that was a weird thing until I got into the beard community. And I've never met any of you guys face to face. And yet, like I said earlier, I consider you guys like brothers. And now I get it.
Yeah. A couple things in the chat. What's that, James?
Another perk is the other day I was looking at my phone with the wife sitting next to me, and I get a DM, and I open it up, and it's Barbado Joe sitting in a soapy bathtub. And so I get to go like, see, babe, you don't have to worry about me like talking to girls online. It's like,
man, I'm so happy you get those and I don't. Oh.
No.
In the new house, I've got a jacuzzi tub, so you're gonna be getting all them man booby titty.
He was so fucking excited. He was like, "Look, I fit."
Thank God I'm not in that chat.
Yeah,
Praise the
same.
Lord.
Rob, I feel you, bro. I feel you.
Praise
Same
the
way.
Lord.
Here,
They are big. And
they're juicy. Don't make me. Don't you sons of bitches make me. All right.
He could turn me. I'm just saying. Joe could turn me.
Oh my God.
No, he could turn me. Of course I'm playing. For God's sake, it's a fact.
All you
think
need is
I
a crease
am
and some Crisco.
Yeah,
I want to
Crisco,
address the
man.
chat, but you guys hit on a couple of things I want to address. Of the people on this screen, I was very close to meeting Johnny Grooms, and then COVID hit. I have met Rob Acker. Rob, I actually want to get back to you in the Disney meeting, too. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about that because I think that's very cool. One of these days, James Pershing and I are too damn close. We are going to meet for fucking sure. And James is like, age-wise, I consider him my nephew, and I love the guy to death. Eric Kennedy could drop off the face of fucking earth tomorrow. I wouldn't care. But if I should stumble into Georgia and his ass is there and he doesn't push me off a fucking cliff, I guess we'll meet. You know, kind of close by. So, but the meeting thing is fucking cool because we do all this shit. But I don't know. When I met Rob, I was just like, it felt right. And I had Bella with me, and we hung out at Rob's place for about half hour or so. And then we went to Crushers, and we laughed, and I just had this pit in my stomach like, fuck, I want to hang out more with that dude. And it just makes me feel like these connections we make on these screens and whatever would be so much more rich in real life if we were to.
Oh, yeah.
Therapy meetup would be, and I don't mean to take anything away from the rest of the community, but a therapy meetup would be so much greater than like a beard community meetup. And I don't mean to bust nobody's chops, but y'all are my people.
Yeah,
y'all are my friends, my closest. Even though Joe toes that freaking line and I'm tossing turds in the freezer, y'all are my people.
Yeah.
We can make that happen.
Nobody will be able to walk out of there. I'll come with coolers. Nobody will be able to walk out. Everybody will be stuck where they are at.
All right, Gary Bowman had a very good question that pertains to half of this panel that I think is very good. Bearded veterans in the chat. So that's Brett, that's Rob, that's Eric. Bearded veterans in the chat. I got asked once by an active duty youngin' why I grew a beard the day I retired, and curious what your answer would be. Let's start with Eric. We'll go to Rob, and then we'll go to Brett. Eric? And then Eric leaves. That's what fucking happens when you live in the backwoods of Georgia. All right, sure.
I've been on top of it. As soon as he every time he drops out and comes back in, I add him right in immediately.
That's why you don't. Okay, now he's coming back. That's why you don't wear a fucking vintage shirt. That's this shit happens. All right, Brett, we'll go to you since Eric can't find a good signal.
Well, for me, I would grow, and I've said this before when I've been on therapy before, that I would always grow goatee during my leave. And then once I got back to, the base or whatever, I'd shave it off before I hit base. But when my beard was actually a happy accident, and I'll never go back. But I think for me, it's you can't have it. So now you want it.
That sounds better.
Rob Acker, and understand something. Rob's my boy, but no one else on this panel is a Chicago Combs model. But Rob fucking Acker is a Chicago Combs model. You don't believe me? Get your ass to Amazon and look at the Chicago Combs shit, and you will see Rob Acker modeling some shit. Rob Acker, how's your answer to Gary Bowman's question?
If the question was why veterans grow right away, Brett hit it with you can't. For 4 years, you can't. But here's some stuff that Dan C is not going to give you. Challenge anybody to give me some long-term studies or information on this. When a blade touches your face, 365 for 4 days or for 4 years, your beard is going to grow thicker. I don't care what anybody says. And once you have to shave for the Army every single day, it comes out, man. You're like, oh, I'm not trying to cut the tree trunks today. I'm tired of cutting the tree trunks. That's where the beard comes from, and it comes in a whole lot thicker. So if you want a great beard, shave your face a whole lot. Just saying. If I see a bunch of posts on IG, we all with bald faces. It's not my fault. Y'all do y'all, but I'm telling you, that's why I grew a beard. I was tired of shaving. The blade is ripping me up.
Eric, once again, because I know you were dealing with that fucking tin can internet you got down in fucking Georgia. I got asked once by an active duty youngin' why I grew a beard the day I retired. I'm curious what your answer would be. Eric, what's your take on that since you're one of the 3 vets on the panel?
My internet. Say that again.
You're not hearing me? Oh, he's not hearing me. That's because your ass has a vintage T-shirt on, motherfucker. That's why you ain't hearing me.
Look, fast enough for the chat, but not fast enough for video.
Joe taking
Eric,
the frozen
I
shot.
would leave the fucking chat, come
And
back.
then come back.
Did you hear that? Okay.
All right.
All right, Eric. Okay. All right. Chat straws. I don't know what to do. Who the hell just left?
Rob.
Nope. Rob.
Rob left. Oh, well, let's just roll.
Turn this camera off.
What's up, brother? Sorry I'm late. That's okay, Bearded Life. Hopefully your entrance got rid of McMahon. Oh, no, he's still here. Don't worry about what Eric does, Joe. He can handle himself. Well, no, he fucking can't because he can't hear the shit going on screen right now. Now, can he, Mick?
I think he can. I think he can hear.
Oh,
I think
Now,
he's
wait a
fucking with
minute.
Awesome.
Now, wait a minute. Let's pump our brakes real quick there, Joseph.
okay.
That's a Marine now. He knows. I'm just saying. Just because he got some slow internet, that's still a Marine.
The Marine is the Navy's bouncer. That's all I'm going to say.
Look, I've got a great question. Damn, we lost Eric. I got a great
Yeah,
question. for
I
Eric.
thought he thought like, you know, he just needed
With
a
his
couple
lighting,
seconds.
I can't figure out. My bad. I can't figure out. Has he got real long hair?
Yeah.
I
Or is
think
this
so.
is that a shadow? Has he
Okay.
got real long hair?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
I didn't see that. I didn't see
Okay.
that.
Here's what I'm going to say. All right. Eric Kennedy hasn't posted many photos, but he has posted a photo of him without a fucking beard, and he has posted a photo with a beard and longer hair. Follow Eric Kennedy just so you can look at those photos
Yeah.
because he is a man with the argument of why you grow a fucking beard. And I'm not busting balls here. I'm being 100% serious. And if
His
Eric
beard-
Kennedy could have fucking internet, he would tell me that that's correct.
His beard picture makes him look like a grizzled Marine veteran, and his before picture makes him look like the guys Marines beat up on the weekends.
That's totally it, James.
Hey, Joe. Remember when you shaved all this?
Yes.
You have no room to be speaking at all right now. I'm just saying.
Oh,
You have a glorious beard, and you let a razor plane land on your damn chin. Come on, bro. What are you thinking about? Did you saw that, right?
Okay, look. The mutton
Don't
chops.
think that I don't
are-
see the UBA series coming out with razor chin. Don't think I don't notice that. Holding, I'm waiting for the next UBA, and you're reaching back 4 months to the razor chin.
Some of them segments
God
been
almighty.
recorded for a while. Huh?
Yeah.
I can't say
Children make
shit.
me wait. Eric can do what the hell he wants.
He's
Look,
gonna.
it's UBA. They like cheesesteak in Utah.
Your teeth squeak when you eat them. That was 4 months ago, Joe. Why are you telling me some old shit? I need some new shit. Biting.
I can't say anything. The beards don't
Hello
align.
to everybody in the chat. Hello, y'all.
What's up, everyone?
Oh,
How's your day?
We should visit the chat.
What do you guys got in beard?
I have Smoking Mirrors by
Oh.
Beard Mana.
Just kidding.
Ooh. Oh, Joe.
I have positive vibes by Beard Mana.
I have the panda. What is it called? Lucky Panda by Beer Mana.
Caribbean
Well, I'm not gonna fucking say.
Hurricane.
'Cause I'm not breaking this.
What are you wearing, Scott?
Caribbean Hurricane is our revisited version of Caribbean Thunder.
Ooh. I missed
Okay.
out on the Caribbean Thunder, so is it,
Okay.
how different is the scent? Is it
Oh,
similar?
it's similar but different, like very different.
Uh-huh.
But it has the same kind of vibes, but it's very different at the same time with the
See,
amber nude that it has in it. It's very nice.
I wasn't trying to spend any money tonight.
So that one's
Is
sold out.
that available right now?
That one's sold out. That
Yeah.
one's sold out in a matter of like a day.
Isn't there like the Cool Kids Club? Can we get on the Cool Kids Club Why do we always got to get left behind because we can't keep up?
I know.
You got to have
I'm on
like a fast pass. Can I buy a fast pass?
Yeah.
I'm on
Let
it.
me get that.
Just start an account. Like automatically take the shit off when you come out with something new. Set it to.
Beard friggin' Mana, if y'all didn't know. Beard friggin' Mana. Pick one and go with it. Beard friggin' Mana.
I think you guys should hold your releases until therapy night. There's an idea.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, therapy
Ooh.
night.
We got two in the chat.
I just
Two in the
drunk.
chat. We've
Yeah,
got
we can get some
Inside
new
Chris.
people in here to creep out.
Say that again, James.
We'll say, yeah, promotion for them. You guys get some new people into the chat so we can creep out. Like, it all works out.
Hey,
We get first dibs at it.
Right.
Yeah.
I've seen Beard Mana's last couple postings on their outgoing packages, and things are looking good. I'm very happy
Yeah.
for them.
I really hope so, Scott. I really hope so. I've got, is it 6 cents from Beard Mana? And I'm not even going to try to remember them right now. But,
I mean-
man, I'm telling you. So I'm going to go ahead and say this. And there's no cuppage or shaft, nothing. Beard Mana, first, the feel in beard is great. So go ahead and get feel. Well, for me, is great. But I love originality in
Oh,
scents. I really, really love originality in scents. And there's only one other person that gives me, maybe two, that gives me that type of originality, and that's Lux. So I'm not saying Beard Mana is on a Lux level, but that same originality, you're never smelt it before, and you're
Yeah.
never going to smell it again, and
Right.
you like it. Boom.
Yeah.
Beard Mana. And the stuff is like $5 on the site. It's to $10, $15. You really need to raise your prices, bro.
Yeah. No,
You
I
don't
mean,
know what you have.
that's what it is. Like right now, like it's like, it's there, but eventually, I know there's definitely going to have to be a price hike because these
yeah.
oils are worth so
Oh,
much
yeah.
more.
It's worth
I
so
mean,
much
yeah.
more.
The Tinkerer alone is just such a complex, amazing scent. If you don't have the Tinkerer, you need to get the Tinkerer.
Yeah.
This is
I even
another
like
one.
Mimic. Do you still have Mimic left, Scott?
Oh,
It was
yeah.
like
Yeah.
$5.
You were just running a
It's,
sale on Mimic, Rob.
Yeah,
It's
it's
Mimic.
Man.
It's,
Yeah, it's
look,
still-
it's $5 right this
Yeah.
very second. Now, mind you, so this is not a Beard Mana commercial. I'm just telling you, I love my beard. I'm trying not to shave my beard down. But things like that keep my beard on my face is really, really good oils and butters. And Beard Mana is in my easily top 5. I get to smell that on my face all the freaking time. It feels freaking good. He's got Mimic for what? $5 we talking about. And your
Yep.
regular
Yeah.
oils are like 15-ish or less. I think it's less,
15.
considerably less.
Yeah.
15.
Do that. Do that.
And every
There's
order
a lot-
comes in a nice little set.
Yeah, and a
Oh,
little
a
blue
dope
dice
little
bag,
bag.
as I call it, a blue dice
Put
bag.
things in that.
Yeah.
And their
Yeah, I could put,
stickers
definitely. You can put a
are
lot in
big
here.
You can put
It's a
things
good.
in
It
that.
ain't no small little like burlap sack
Stuff,
bag like
too.
some of these companies give. Like it's a pretty nice sized bag. Look at that
Yeah.
beard oil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beard oil compared
Yeah.
to the bag.
There's
You can
love
put
in
a
the
lot in
chat.
here.
Sober Chef has 5 oils and a mug. Billy Rogers got in a big Beard Mana package today. Dad Straza, aka Plum Loco, Beard Mana Tinker. I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, the Tinkerer.
Appreciate that.
I'm telling you, yeah, no, you can follow your regular dude that always hits you, and he's like hit and miss with some sense or something. But I'm telling you, I like the experience. These days, I'll buy a couple combos. Well, maybe a combo a week. I don't want to be big shot in it. Maybe a combo a week, and
Same.
I wear them once or twice and never wear them again. But I keep coming back to Beard Mana because it's crazy. It's crazy. It's just crazy scents. I love it, and they last a good long while.
Yeah, appreciate that. And then one of the things I had that we keep talking about, like in our live streams, is the comment that you made, because he was like, "Well, I can't wait for you guys to make a butter," and then Rob's comment was, "This stuff is so good that you don't even need a butter with it."
You don't even need a butter. It's really soft. The oil by itself is really soft, so you're saving double money. I could do, if I was back in the working world up all day, I could do just an oil application through the entire workday and not need a butter or anything for protection. It's still soft when I get done.
Mhm.
It's a really good butter. Man, you talking about saving some money? Beard, friggin' Mana. Beard Mana.
But their butters are really good too.
I still haven't tried a butter. I don't even know if I
Oh,
need
it's good.
It's
really
good. Got it in Lucky Panda. Another one of my top scents. Easy.
So
like when it
good.
comes time to do that top 2021 scents, Lucky Panda is gonna be on that list, hands down. It is such an amazing scent.
Yeah.
Couple things here also. Donald Long. I have 11 Beard Mana products. Billy Rogers, his collection is now up to 9. Remember, he just got a big order in. 5 butters and a coffee mug. Maximus Beard Reviews, thank you, brother. You are the rattlesnake hunter. And Cal Bizzle, hey guys, just put in Caribbean Hurricane. Love Beard Mana. I have all their current stuff. Let's, because I'm the one talking, one of the big Barbados Joe rules is if you like the fucking owners, buy the fucking product.
Yeah.
And on top of that, if they produce a great fucking product, which Mana does, okay, you may not agree with all the scents, but as you're hearing tonight, as you're seeing in the chat, they produce a good fucking product. Scents are subjective. I've got 5 or 6 Mana scents. There's bias here. I love Scott. I love Chad. These are 2 good dudes. But on top of that, they produce good shit. So there's a no lose. Oh, and by the way, they're one of the least expensive oils out there.
Yeah.
You know, you can't go wrong. Even if you throw a fucking, you just like, oh, well, shit, let's try this Mana. You're only out $10. Give it to your buddy who's growing a beard if you don't like it, right? You're going to find some shit. And Rob hit it. Originality. Shit you're not going to smell. You're not going to, this isn't your tobacco vanilla. I don't know who is designing the scents. It's the both of them. But there's shit that they're putting in there you're not going to have ever seen it before. And that alone
and it's cheap.
Well, we need to stop for a second because James's cat is literally licking his shoulder. Like I'm watching this cat lick it. What do you have on your shoulder?
What's in beard, bro? What's in beard?
1912.
Why do you have? Why is he licking your
night.
shoulder? He's like, look at his little
About the
tongue.
other day,
He's
made me think about it. I haven't ordered it forever.
Gary
He's
Bowman,
lick-
I agree, Joe, but I still
Look at
get
him.
Chesapeake.
Look
They're-
at
they're
it,
great
look,
owners.
he's looking at it. He's looking at his shoulder. Why is he licking his shoulder,
That's a
man?
brave ass cat.
If I'm being
Somebody
honest,
screenshot this video of him wearing
Yeah, right now,
1912
right
and the
now.
cat licking
No,
it.
it's legit
Send it to
licking
Lux
his
and make it
shoulder.
a commercial. We're gonna blow beard therapy up.
I'm watching his little tongue. His little tongue is licking his shoulder.
either the beard
1912,
or
it's like-
I might still be wearing my sweaty gym shirt over there. So, I mean, one of the two.
Yeah, let's go with the beard. That was a better story.
Yeah.
By the way, James, didn't you trim your beard recently? Because your beard was looking fucking ridiculous.
It's a while. I think I need to touch it up again. Start a little lopsided, I think. But, I mean, I haven't done it, do it all day, so it's still doing pretty good. But, yeah, that was a while back. Probably due for another one.
I gotta say, as vocal as James, and where the fuck did Eric go? He's like, oh, fuck it.
He's not down there. If he was down there, I'd throw him back up, but he's not down there.
As vocal as James is in the chat, it's been very surprising. Now, we've had James in a couple times just as James is the guest, and he's been very vocal. But in this panel situation, James, I'm very surprised at how quiet you are.
It's being respectful. You gave rules in the green room.
Yeah, you said you did.
I mean, I could have came in and just stomped on everybody else started talking and just had the James show, but that seemed like a dick move.
That's bullshit. You're pussing out.
He could though. He could carry this whole bitch. Don't even try to get it twisted.
You gotta
He's
remember.
pussing out with a cat on his shoulder.
You got to remember the riot act that Joe read us in the green room, guys. I mean, you say a fucking word out of line, I'll chop your goddamn head off.
Guys, don't talk over top of each other. Guys,
No.
what grade history do you teach? What are you dotting the I or crossing the T? What are you doing?
Right.
Sorry, Joe.
No. I
Hitler.
saw Eric, and I got distracted. I think he crawled into the latrine to get better service, but it didn't work.
It didn't work. He came back real quick.
That sucks.
Shit.
Good night, Chad. Have a good
Night,
one.
Chad.
Oh man, later, Chad.
What a
Oh,
good
Yeah.
night.
Eric,
Hey, buddy.
Pershing pours tuna juice on his shirt so the cat will show him some love.
Yeah. That sounds like some Carol Baskin shit, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You don't attract tigers with perfume.
There's
Jeez.
the wit. There is the wit.
No.
All right, it's 10:15. We got about 15 or so minutes left. More
Somebody
or
put
less.
that tuna in my shoes.
Yeah.
What was that movie where they
I
strapped
like
the
my
4x4
t-shirts.
between the dude's feet
Misery.
and hit him with a sledgehammer?
Misery.
What was that movie?
Misery.
Oh,
Misery.
bless.
Oh,
Yeah.
Kathy Bates, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kathy Bates, yeah.
Kathy Bates.
Oh my God.
Kathy
That-
Bates and James Caan.
That
Yes.
hurt.
Could you imagine?
That hurt watching. Like, oh,
I could not imagine.
Whew. I don't remember
My
how that
ankle
movie ended
hurts
out, but I
thinking
can
about it.
only imagine how tight my hands would squeeze if they finally met that mark. I'm not sure.
I mean, like I know like how tight my thumbs would be inside her throat. Like they would be like I would
okay.
break the
Thank you for
trachea
that. I
and just
appreciate
go
it.
in. Like I would go in. That's how hard I would squeeze.
Do me
And I-
dirty to my face? Oh
yeah,
my
yeah.
God.
Like you're done. You're so done. I may rip everything
So done.
as soon as I break skin. I may rip everything out. Like I don't know. I may go that far.
Let's play a game. We were talking about Johnny the serial killer a little bit earlier. I want to play a real quick game. So Johnny,
Yes.
do you have duct tape within arm's reach of where you are without standing up?
No, not anymore.
You
It-
let me down.
No,
you
it's in the
serial
garage.
killer, you.
It's in the
It
garage.
needs to put the lotion in the basket, buddy. You need to tighten up.
I got a pipe wrench right here, though. I
Spot.
mean,
Every other time I've asked Johnny, he's had duct tape. Like, boom, black
It's
duct
true.
tape.
It's
duct
true.
tape.
He's right. He's
Every
right.
single time before
right.
now.
he's right. I mean, I have a
Okay.
pipe wrench and I have various other blunt objects. So
So it's
Okay.
not going to be clean.
no,
Okay.
it's not gonna be.
All right. There you go.
I hear it. If someone breaks in now, they may never like be right ever again. Like,
Chain him to the radiator.
Eric Kennedy is in the chat saying, "Sorry, my internet sucks." Thanks for the fucking obvious, Eric.
Did
It's
he
all right,
just
Eric.
Josh Ricks us? I'm just trying to say, did he
No,
just
no,
Josh
I mean-
Ricks us? Did he just talk a bunch of smack in the chat to come in and say nothing and freeze?
He was very Josh
Oh,
Ricks
no.
in that he didn't say much.
I did not just put him in line. He's a Marine. My fault.
he's all right, man. He's all right.
Whatever.
They call him jargons for a reason. Bro.
I'm trying to be nice, bro.
So you washing dishes?
No, I was rinsing out a cup.
Oh, okay.
How did the move go, and how is the house? It's still going. The new house is beautiful, but everything else sucks. But thank you.
Where's
Scott,
the
will there
family?
be
It'll
will there
get
be
there.
more Tinkerer butter or beard essence soon, Scott?
Yeah, we're still working on making some more stuff as soon as we can. We just worked really hard this past weekend and got as much as we could done as possibly could with us, being exhausted and whatnot. So we got as much as we could done.
Philly Rogers.
And the next time, we're gonna make some more stuff. So
Oh man.
Let's remember that as cool as Beard Mana is, it's just a two-man operation that literally meets on the weekends to do this shit.
Yeah,
right?
it's
Scott?
two guys.
Yeah.
It's two guys doing that stuff,
I
man.
mean, it's pretty badass.
So
know.
we made over 40 some oils, and I don't even remember how many butters over the weekend. So it was just me and him doing all of those over the weekend, and it was quite a bit. And then on top of that, we got all the orders packaged up and to be sent out on Monday.
You can beat that.
If I were to ever start a beard company, I would want it to go just like Beard Mana did. Just go ahead and knock Feel and Beard out right off the rip, and have some dope ass scents. Exactly. I'm kind of jealous. Jealous.
Yeah.
Now charge more for God's sakes because you're worth it. Seriously.
I mean, yeah. They did a great job, just hunkering down on the oils, like concentrating on
Yeah.
the oils first, and then the butters and stuff like that. The other products that they'll come, but like what you guys did with your oils is something special. So
Don't even need a butter.
I mean, buy it while you can, while it's at the price that it's at, because I'm man, I'm telling you that's
Gonna go up.
that's gonna
It's
go
gonna
up.
go up.
It has to go up. It has to go up.
It has to
Gotta
go
go
up.
up.
'Cause
And-
the quality you're getting is high. It's high quality.
Cal Bizzle. worth more, but I appreciate the price for sure. I'm broke as shit.
Yeah,
There you go.
you know, I mean,
Take advantage.
and I'm pretty sure,
Catch him
like,
early.
you know, like I'm pretty sure, you know, there'll be like days or periods of times where they have like some overstock or whatever, and they'll throw the sales out, you know, like they have done. And I mean, I got the Lucky Panda. It was like $10 a pop. The oil was $10 and the butter was $10. So it was like it was a no brainer to get this for $20. The combo.
Yeah.
$20 for a combo.
We've got to talk later about the bamboo, the Panda one. I am so curious how that bamboo comes off. I've been burned by bamboo one time, and it really has turned me. So I think I might have to take a chance, but just let me know.
It's a fresh, crisp, like herbal scent. Very nice. It's
really?
very nice. Yeah.
Yeah. Rob so hated the
Give me one.
bamboo that the one time he got the bamboo, he gave it to me when I visited him in North Carolina.
Horrible. You like it?
Well, what did you think about the bamboo, Joe?
I'm a fan of bamboo, but it does have, for lack of a better term, a gamey smell to it that I can see turning people off.
It's like a turtle piston.
All right, so like if you're
weird.
This one is
Turtle piston.
it's teak wood. It's teak wood, bamboo, sweet leather, patchouli, and glacial berries. So like it's not. I mean, the bamboo is not so
it's not the whole
straightforward.
thing.
It's blended in there very nicely.
It's a beard mana scent for sure.
And
Nice.
so I want to make a couple of comments on that one. There've actually been a couple of people that have told us, you know, that they don't know what was going on with, you know, this other bamboo stuff that they were getting, but they got Lucky Panda and they loved the hell out of it. And then also there's still some available, and it is $20 because we had it, you know, Lucky Panda, and we had it at the lucky price, so it's still at $20 a combo. And we know how hard that, you know, situations that people are in right now. So we definitely understand that. So we wanted to help, you know, everybody else out as well.
So let me translate for Scott. It's COVID, times are tight. Enjoy it, y'all. But pretty soon, those prices are going the fuck up. All right, so you better stock your ass up.
Y'all better hurry
right.
up. I'll put it in the cart right now.
That's it.
Keep playing.
Look, he got his glasses on. He's doing the shit. Like,
Oh yeah. Oh,
for
Caribbean
whatever
Hurricane's
reason.
available. I don't even know what it is. Oh, it's so good.
If for whatever reason, Rob, if you don't like Lucky Panda, I'll buy it off you. Send it my way because it's good.
good.
I really like it.
Rob, you know
It's
both
good.
the owners. You might have an inroad there.
Crimson. Damn, there's new stuff. There's always new stuff.
There's all
Crimson is
Yeah, Crimson's brand new. We
That's
got
the one with
that.
the cardinal, right, Scott?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to
That
spend
looks
some
good.
time and read over some profiles, but I am down with some new mana.
So he's got Jeremy. Sorry,
Jeremy.
I can't read. Is Caribbean Hurricane going to come back, or is that reimagined as
Yeah,
the
that
new one?
That one is the new one. There will be more made of that one. Most
Okay.
definitely. That one's the new one, and so is Crimson. Crimson is just in potion only until we see how well things go with that one. But Hurricane sold out just like that. It was gone. So we'll be making some more of that, definitely.
Damn, and I have so many products too. Like it's, it's like,
I would love to be a fly on the wall when Scott and Chad are creating something. I would kill to be a fly on the wall to just watch them do. It's like, no, that's too much. No, that's just enough. Hey, how about we add? I would love to see that process. That would be awesome.
I agree with you.
See, it's a definitely good thing. Like when you're doing the whole process, you know, you keep warming it up as you go along. Because if anybody knows our scents, you know, you have to warm it up for the things to really pop and come out.
warm it up.
Yeah.
What up, baby?
So we're thinking about eventually when we can actually make t-shirts ourselves and everything, doing a hashtag warm it up somewhere on the shirt.
On the back, right from shoulder to shoulder. So
Yeah.
just warm it up. That's it.
Yep.
Like Beard Mana with the logo
Yep.
and add it in the back, warm it up.
Yep.
And no one outside our little community will ever get it.
It will bring because people will like look at it and they'll question like, what does that mean? And then you can be like, well, and then that's it.
Hashtag
That's how
warm
you
it
kind
up.
of start the
Smell
conversation.
my beard.
Yeah, smell
Look it
my
up on
face
Instagram,
right now.
and it'll be like 6 posts.
Hey, guys, let me get real for a second here. Don Long posted something in the chat. He said, charity auction for 8-Bit and his family. Very
Yeah.
sad to lose a child. I don't know 8-Bit outside of seeing his postings, but if they lost a child, fuck me, man. That
Oh,
Yeah.
the
What I'll
idea-
do is I'll bring it up just to show the post, and then I'll share
So
it.
bad.
That because like that's it's just one of those things that the community can come together for and do
Really
something good.
can.
Do
Help
something
out.
really good here. We'll go to
Could you imagine? You just don't shake that off.
Bro,
That's,
it's-
losing a child. You just don't shake that off.
No.
No.
so
That's
what I'll do is-
forever.
Biggest fear I have in the world. Bigger fear than
Yes, sir.
dying without my kids. I've always said I'd be
Yes.
okay if I died if I knew my kids were good. Bigger fear than that. Dying before my kids are good. Come support Beach Bum this Sunday to help support the 8-Bit family.
8-Bit
Wow.
Beard Co.
Wow.
this Sunday, 7
there.
o'clock.
Who's hosting that? Who's hosting that, John?
That's what I'm trying to see. I guess the Beach Bum is doing it. I don't know where they're doing it.
If anyone in the chat knows, let us know because this
Yeah,
is
where-
definitely
where is it
a
being-
step behind.
I know Vinny P is one of the ones that reached out to us, so I'm not sure where it's at just yet. But Vinny P is one of them that reached out to us. So
Vinny P is probably your best contact.
yeah,
Yes.
Does 8-Bit Beach Bums have a YouTube channel?
8-Bit has an IG page. I don't know what you
I bet it's on Beach Bums.
Yeah, I'm
YouTube
pretty
channel.
sure it's maybe on Beach Bum's YouTube channel.
Corey at Weatherbeard said we will definitely be helping brother Sean out. He's an amazing man. 8-Bit is not a regular like listener in here or whatever, but like I said earlier, when we come together over a tough time, whether it's a disability or a disease or a sick child, I mean, this is right up the alley. 7 p.m. Eastern Time, Sunday. Keep your eyes posted on Instagram because for sure it will be there. Spread the word. This
Yeah.
definitely sounds like something that, I mean, I know there are a lot of fathers in this chat
Oh yeah.
that need to
Yeah,
be-
I'll-
It's all about easing the pressure. Just
I'll definitely be
ease the
there.
pressure for that
Um,
family.
yes.
I'll definitely be there in the chat, of course. And
Yep.
Billy Rogers said he believes it's Beach Bums. He believes it's Beach Bums YouTube channel.
all right. So we just need to get I mean, the post that this is what's being shared on IG. I shared it to my story. I hope it's on Beach Bum's channel. If it's on Beach Bum's channel, someone needs to, confirm that, and then that way, it can be conveyed. Because even from the post, like,
Yeah.
it's like link. You got to link where it's going to be at, so we all know where to go.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know?
This
When I
is
get
where
out
we
here, I'll do the
shine.
same.
Right here is where we really, really shine. If you
Yeah.
got $20,
Oh, yeah.
$40, hopefully you can get in on something. But this is where we shine to raise some money for folks that need it.
Yeah.
There's a million folks that need it, but we got this one.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
When I get off here, I'll share that to my story.
Yeah.
I know Beach Bums and Bay Area Beach Coat or Bay Area Beard Co. with Matt. They have a live that they do together every Sunday. So I know
Okay.
that Beach Bums has a channel. But like Rob said, this is where we come together. This is where
Yeah.
we shine. Let's just pour into this fucking thing and help this man out, man.
Yeah. I saw that. I saw the post before doing the show, and I was like, oh, like it was just so heart breaking, and just I can't even imagine, like the pain that the family is feeling right now. Because,
Johnny, not your cousin Vinny, has the breakdown in a post. Okay, so if you're not
All right, so
following Not Your Cousin Vinny, that's where you can find the breakdown for this Sunday. Let's
Let's
get out there
see.
and kick some ass.
And it's these things, like, not only does it our time to shine,
Yeah,
but it's
Beach
one of the
Bums
few
Beard
times I
Channel.
feel like you can actually use the word community.
Yes, exactly, James. Exactly.
Yeah.
Ryan,
So there it is,
got
right there.
that. There it is. Oh, is that a child with Downs? Is that a child with Downs?
I'm not 100% sure.
That child looks to me like it has Downs.
Yeah.
I don't even know what the child died of. It doesn't matter.
There's the link, PayPal at Weird Beard Co. But
Beach Bum Beers channel.
yeah, it's on Beach Bums channel. Yeah. Poor little guy.
Yeah, we can help. We can help that family.
Yeah,
we can
yeah,
help Sean
I mean-
out. I'm sure we can do something to help ease a little bit of the stress and the pressure.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. So,
Couldn't imagine.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Lenny stuff. Yes, Downs show. Fuck me.
I know, right? It's like
It's home with me.
Where do you go from there?
I know, right? It's
You're
Spring
glad.
up.
like I said, I saw it before starting the show, and I was just like, I need a minute.
That's called the human condition.
Yeah,
You have a heart.
yeah.
That's a good thing. One of the best parts about the whole community is, like I said, things just like this where we can come in and make a difference. Like dudes that would never have ever connected, ever formed into anything to be anything other than somebody just clicking a channel, just clicker, just sitting in a recliner, just doing nothing. Or you get in the community and you get along with some pretty cool people and actually make a difference. It's not a bad gig, really.
Yeah.
This little bit of time that we all spend, it's really not a bad gig, because when we do come together, if we do come together, we can do really great things.
Yeah.
We've proven that.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's time to do it again.
Just echoed that for Rob. Jeremy said, well, this is a part of the real stuff that we deal with. We laugh and we cry together. That's a fact. I mean, this is a horrible thing, and we'll show up. It's just that simple. We will fucking show up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I know, Billy. Yeah. Oof. Yeah. When you got to see the post, and yeah.
I didn't say that.
Well, we're here for hijinks, dick jokes, and other things. But if this is how we end an episode, this is how we end a fucking episode. We've got a great co-owner of a company. We've got 5 solid dudes with us here. Hopefully, you've all enjoyed your time tonight. And the new charge, really, to me, is helping that company out.
Yeah.
Johnny, I got to run. I don't know if you want to keep it going, because, you're never going to get this collection of talent again. It's a 3-year episode.
Oh, man.
I can't even pick on Eric Kennedy because he's not in the fucking chat anymore, or in the live anymore. But I wanted to say this much. Rob Acker, James Pershing, fucking Ryan Crozier, whose name is
Crozier.
Crozier. Okay.
Crozier.
Yeah, my name's
I'll pronounce
Pershing,
it incorrectly
too.
right the fuck now. Here to
By the way, Pershing.
Jack Berlin. Thank you for the last year and a half. You have made my life a better existence on Wednesday nights, and I appreciate you guys
All you
coming.
guys.
Kind
Thank
of
you,
salty.
bro.
I ain't seen the purse yet. I'm just saying. Just saying.
Joe's like, just wait. I'll DM you all the person you want.
No, I don't want his freaking alligator skin purse.
Jeez.
This thing
You'll
needs
see the
lotion.
purse
You
in
want
the
in the
tub.
bathtub, Chad, bud?
I don't know how James got that privilege of getting that bathtub shot. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not complaining. Trust me. I'm just saying.
Falling with the great minds, apparently.
Maybe this guy isn't the only one thinking I'm tasty.
Eric, hey, Eric,
Yes,
glad I could join for a little bit. Eric, serious thanks go out to you, brother, for getting on here. buying a fucking stupid ass vintage shirt that you could wear to fucking get under my nutsack. I love you, brother. I absolutely love you, brother, and I will see you for the next year and a half.
Yeah, man. Any which way, I'm gonna keep this. I gotta keep the show going. Yeah, no matter what. No matter what I have to. Even if I have a night job and like I'm doing it from my phone, like, you know, whatever, like whatever happens down the line, like I gotta keep the show going somehow.
Yes.
People will start freaking out.
Yeah.
So, real quick, because I didn't want to take anything down, I'm working with satellite. I think everything is going to be fine once we get the satellite in. It's coming in tomorrow. I think everything's going to be cool live streaming wise. Your therapy will plow on, but if it should not, Johnny Grooms and I have already talked about this. Johnny Grooms has a plan B, and we will continue to occupy and hoard this fucking Wednesday slot so that we can bring you all the good shit sometime this summer.
Right. Yeah.
Johnny, just air your OnlyFans on this channel.
I haven't put any content on the OnlyFans stuff. I mean,
holy shit, you ain't really had one? I'm just totally kidding. What the hell just happened? My bad. I didn't mean to.
I was trying to figure out what to put on there. You know, I made the account and I was like, all right, I'll make this account. And I said, what if I put on here now? Like, I have no idea.
Just clip your toenails.
Clip
your toenails.
I mean, I have to be appealing to somebody out there. You know, like with the bald head and the toes.
Loves toenail clipping.
Someone. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I've seen it. All right. We're gonna go down the road right now. I've seen enough.
Nowhere, Joe.
Online, right? Where I know that there is somebody, literally somebody for everybody. Whatever you picture in your head, right? As like, I will not touch that. There's not enough tequila in the world that will get me to touch that. There's somebody out there that will get all up on that, male or female. Because like I've done the research and I've seen profiles and I've seen things that my brain will never forget, and I know that like somebody will love all of this other than the wife. You know what I mean? Like,
it's a good thing James Pershing is in Maryland, because if he were closer, I'd be grabbing that fucking beard from behind. That's all. I've had enough of that shit.
I'll give you $20 to toss a turd into a freezer, please.
No, stop! Don't even bring that up. No, we're not going there.
$20.
That's it. No.
James Pershing's beard would be tickling my fucking balls. That's all.
God damn.
That
You wouldn't like it, man.
I've had enough in me.
Really bad gag reflex.
If Eric Kennedy, it could have been your beard. Your beard could have been tickling my balls, but you've got the tin can internet, so it's James.
Oh God, this is where we go. We got all touchy. This is where we go.
This is how you treat your people. This is how you treat your friends.
We made the hardest of lefts. We made the hard left. Like,
just for that, you're gonna have to replace the hot water heater as soon as you get in the house. That's karma. That's karma. Hot water heater's going down. Watch.
Oh, fuck all of you. That's all I got.
He knows how to fix that shit now.
You know what? Ever since the last stream with Ken, I've been like worried about my hot water heater.
I know, right? Ken was talking about his hot water heater.
Yeah, I'm like,
and you're supposed to look. You're supposed to drain your hot water heater every year. Apparently, you're supposed to do that. I didn't know, but Ken told me.
Yeah.
And I've been in my house for 10 years and I've never drained it. So now, as soon as I touch it, it's gonna like disintegrate. Like it's got the Infinity Stones or something. Something's gonna happen because it can. Damn it!
Like I'm gonna go like check out like the model I have, the year and everything. And I'm like, how do I maintenance this thing? Or even if I have, like, do I have to? You know, that stuff. Like I got to do research tomorrow. I haven't been able to do it, but now that I've got reminded about it, like I have to do it now because I'm so nervous of that going. That yeah. So that's another thing I like about the community. Like, you know, like information that you learn, like it could save you like thousands of dollars, like down the line. You know.
Rob Acker can tell you you're not going to have internet for 3 months. And be right.
Yeah, be right about it.
Yeah.
It's like 20 years in the business. It's automatic. It's automatic.
Have you seen that TikTok, Rob, where like when the power goes out, climb the pole, fix it yourself, be a man?
No, don't do that. No, please, God, don't do that.
It's hilarious.
Shit shocked out of you. I
The power
promise.
goes
Be a
out.
man TikTok.
You climb
That
the
was
pole.
fantastic.
You fix it yourself. Be a man.
Be a
That's it.
man.
Don't do that. Whew. It enters at your finger and it leaves at your toe, and normally it brings the calf and below with you. Don't do that.
If for some reason you're not following any of these motherfuckers on Instagram, you should be. They're good people. And I thank you all for being on here tonight for our celebration of beer therapy and our fucking guys that make the therapy chat and the therapy experience what it is. JG, I don't know if you're going to go longer, but I got to go.
We can. It's a good feel to end it. So yeah, we had a good night. Really enjoyed everyone here.
So lazy.
Fuck you. You run your own damn live, you rat bastard. I've been trying to get you for 2 years. You cocksucker. Don't tell me I'm lazy.
Above it. Above it.
Sunday. We're all at
Sunday.
Beach Bums. We're taking
Beach
care of
Bums
that
channel.
bull. Yeah, we're taking care of that bull by the horns, and we're going to help that whole thing out. That's what we do.
Yeah,
All right.
that's it, man. That's it.
See you all
Boys.
on Sunday.
Yep.
Real quick, I will see all of you or some of you in the chat soon. McMahon, because I have a big heart, McMahon came to me begging and pleading, "Oh, please, Barberto Joe, have me on Beard Therapy in May because my existence is not complete." So if you're a fucking McMahon fan, and I don't know why you would be, McMahon will be on Beard Therapy in the very near future. James,
All right.
I'll bring the cocoa butter.
No, just say circus cows for life.
fuck you, person. There are no such thing as circus cows. They were from Venezuela, you rat bastard.
Look
know,
at
it's so
Eric's
funny.
comment.
Per shade.
Look at Eric's
Perfect.
comment.
What's it, Eric? Have a good night.
Oh, the love hate.
Oh, James, I hope you're enjoying that cat because that's the closest you're getting to pussy for a while. Everyone, I love you.
He just
Take
kind of
care
hit
of
Josh
yourselves.
Rick status.
I will see you next Wednesday. I'm out.
Thanks, guys.
There.
See y'all.